I appreciate everybody to pulling up tonight. One, I guess I'll go into the details. Like I said, definitely make sure you share the room. As you see the title, it is the greatest hip hop album ever. You may be wondering why it says 93 to 95. So the way this works is we do a playoff bracket with 64 albums in total. And every Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to start from 93 and make our way to 2022. So as you see tonight, we're discussing 93, 94, and 95. The whole process goes like this. The first thing that we do is we start with 93, and I give you all of the albums that came out that year. Everybody on the stage will say stay or go. Now, stay or go is strictly a respectful thing. It's just so that we don't have 40 albums to pick from every round. It's just cutting it down to what we think is the best options of that year. So if you hear us say no to an album that you like, it's nothing personal. It's just to cut the list down. After the stay or go segment, it's pretty simple. We go in the order of the stage and everybody gives a speech about why they picked what they picked. Hopefully to sway the audience opinion of an album. And then we go to the next person, and then when we get down to the very last person, what we do is we'll put a poll up on the jumbotron. You click that link on the poll. When you click the link, it take you to a poll. You get one vote.
You got a jumbotron budget now?
You click that link, it'll send you to a poll. After that, we tally it up. We see who won. The album that wins its year automatically makes it to the 64 album bracket. So when we get up to 2022, weeks from now, the way it works is we're going to have 25 spots left. And on that night, we're going to call it a wild card night, meaning that any album from any year that was not already selected gets the chance to make it onto the bracket through votes. The 25 albums that get the most votes make it onto the bracket, giving us 64 albums in total. So, yes, this is going to take some time, and I hope y'all stay with us the whole time because it's a very, very fun experience, and you're going to hear some compelling debates. So, whenever you do share this joint or tweet about it, please use that hashtag FNN bracket. Please use that hashtag FNN bracket. Please share it, and we appreciate it. Uh, since this is the first room on Twitter Spaces, because previously we were using Clubhouse, shout out to Clubhouse, but we moved on. Uh, y'all don't really know us that well, so I wanted everybody on stage in the order that you see us to say your name, say the city and your state, just so they can see what y'all listen to in that area, see if you're biased, and just introduce yourself. It don't gotta be nothing crazy. My name is Flo. I created FNN Flow Nightly Network. I'm from Queens, New York.
New York bias. I just want to point out, Flo looks like Ryan Leslie in that.
Oh, we not gonna talk about pictures. We're gonna table that.
All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm Killer Cam, but my most people call me the unapproachable thug. I'm from the DMV, and yeah, I plan on starting a lot of violence.
Philmatic 365 from Philly. Tissue and the Tape podcast. Respect key holders.
Well, I'll go. I'm Tandia from North Carolina, currently residing in
Is it my turn?
LA. Oh, Flo,
Yeah,
just look
my
at
joint is my joint is out of order. That's what I was trying to.
Flo.
Yeah, mine is
Just look at
definitely
the
out of order. Yeah,
Flo.
this
Look
is
at the
very
I,
much out of
I
order.
Yeah, I don't even know how to like refresh so that I know where to go. I thought
Flo.
I was out. Flo, you just got to
Check.
call on
all right.
people.
Yeah, you gotta have to call on
So
people. Yeah.
whoever's running the FNN page right now, he probably high. All right, wanna go?
All right, what up, everybody? My name is Wango. I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. Yes, black people live here. My entire friend group is full of black people. I'm gonna save that part. Um, Yeah, I'm from up north, but I lean west and south when it comes to music. So King Kendrick. Thanks.
Hey, Dap.
Overrated. Is the artist formerly known as Fat, aka Dap Doll, aka BBL Dap. I am back for more violence, more bullshit, more fuckery, more camaraderie.
Shout out to you, Dap. I noticed the weight loss. I've been following you, bro. Really, for real, in all earnestness.
Appreciate that, sir.
For sure, for sure.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Todd. So I'm not gonna fight with you tonight for that.
Oh, we gonna fight.
Shout out to BBLs. Sean, what up?
Yo, Sean Breeze from the DMV area. Split a lot of time between Baltimore and DC. Although Baltimore is not part of the DMV, it's its own thing. But I spent a lot of time between them two cities. Yeah, and I'm gonna start stuff. A lot of it, especially during 1997. Just a preview.
Oh God. Hey, Brandon. Brandon.
Feds is watching.
He probably busy. All right, Time D, what's up?
What up, y'all? Something started happening. I couldn't come off the mic. Can y'all hear me?
You good?
Yep.
Okay. I'm Tandia. I am from North Carolina, North Kakalaki, and I currently reside in LA. And it's Hove every day, all day, and fuck you niggas. Say nah.
Wow. All right, Black Keys was good.
What's good, yo? Black Keys, aka Michael Johnson. I'm from London, as you can probably tell by the accent. And yeah, I just try not to fall asleep on stage.
Yeah, you'll be kicked off. If that happens. Let's see. Brother Ty was good.
Yo, what's good, family? I'm so glad to be back. My name is Todd. I'm from the South Side of Chicago. I reside in Brooklyn, New York, for the last 20 years. So I guess I'm somewhat a New Yorker, but always, forever, will have Chicago in my heart. Um, and I love everything because I'm from the Chi. So we got it all. But I'm probably one of the older cats in this room. So a lot of the shit I'm gonna be going up for in this setting, it's gonna be shit y'all definitely haven't heard of or haven't fucked with in a minute. So get prepared for that.
The oldest. All right, next.
Eclectics.
Phil already gave his soliloquy. Let's see. AD, what up?
Yo, it's AD, aka Passionate King, aka AD Jokes. I'm here for the Fugees. Let's get it.
Good luck. And the collective radio. All right. Oh, but shout out to the audience. 'Cause I see a bunch of people who have been here before. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Rusty, Marino, my bro Jay, Demar, Tracy, Sherry, Coco, J Marsh, Kyle, Shamika, Angie. Shout out to everybody in the crowd. If I ain't get to you, you will be seeing and hearing some of these people rotated as well. Because I do understand that it's limited amount of space on the stage. But you'll definitely be hearing from those people as well. But yeah, with no further ado, like I told y'all, the first step is called Stay or Go. It's when I list off all of the albums that came out, or most of the albums that came out in the year, and the crowd or the stage will just basically say a simple stay or go. Stay means that you feel like you're either one gonna vote for it or other people are going to vote for it. It's a fair representation of that year and it belongs to be there. Like I said, if it does not make the list, that is not our way of saying the album is bad. We're just saying that it doesn't have to be there for this conversation. It's a whole bunch of albums. All right. Remember, keep using that hashtag FNN bracket as well as follow the FNN page right there at the top. You see it, Flow Nightly Network, as well as the Instagram. It's Flow Nightly Network __ and we also have a Discord, and you'll see that Discord link every so often at top at the Jumbotron. But the first year we are discussing tonight is the year 1993. Stay or Goes, Into the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers by the Wu-Tang Clan.
Stay.
Obvious.
Stay.
That's a stay.
Stay.
Thank you. Then we got Midnight Marauders, A Tribe Called
Stay.
Quest.
Stay.
Big Stay.
Stay.
Obvious.
Stay.
All right.
Stay.
We got Back the Fuck Up by Onyx.
Stay.
That's a stay for me too. Yeah, if you in the audience,
Sure.
No,
That's a stay. It's a
that's a
I
stay.
stay.
don't.
That has
That's
to
a
That
stay.
go
stay.
without saying to me. Oh yeah, definitely. If you in the audience, I could definitely. I see some of y'all putting the 100, and some of y'all
Yeah, I
putting the
see some
thumbs
thumbs
down.
ups.
That's good
Hmm.
too. I appreciate that. I don't appreciate y'all doing it for this one, but
Not for Onyx.
all right. Next up, we got Return of the Boom Bap, KRS-One.
Stay.
It can go for me.
it don't. It don't have
You
to
could tuck it
be
in the
here,
way.
but I.
It's fine.
I'm gonna say
I'm doing.
stay.
I'm never gonna vote
Oh,
against
somebody,
KRS,
Yeah,
so
you
fuck
gotta
it.
have
Stay.
one representation of KRS. I'm gonna
somebody,
stay.
somebody bring the info. Brandon, you got to get rid of one of these
Oh
pages.
yeah.
All right,
Take
hold
me.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rotate me down. Keep the other one
I
out.
got you. Bye, nigga. Uh, I got you right now, knife. All right, all right. So next up,
We're gonna
we good. We good.
Knife up here. I
I'm trying
told
to
you
bring
even
them
as a
up.
listener.
Yeah, I'm trying
I
to bring them
told.
up.
Hey, knife. Hit the request mic too.
We straight. We straight. Hey, there you go. All right, we lit. Knife. I don't know if you want to introduce
What
yourself.
up? What up, knife?
Now we can roll, bro. Let's just roll. Come on. If you don't know who I am by now, shit, I don't know what to tell you. So let's go, baby.
I like that. I like that.
All
all
right,
right.
let's
So
keep it
Let's go.
moving.
All
Let's
right.
go.
all
That's
right
how
All
we
then.
right.
go.
So we was at. Oh, I said Return of the Boom Bap, KRS-One. Stay or go.
Stay. Fuck it.
Stay.
Stay. That's the
Hey,
Black Cop Sound of the Police remix for the PS3. Yeah, stay.
Was Friends on there too? Friends was on there?
No, that's
I think so.
later.
Oh, okay.
All right, fair enough. Next up, we got Strictly for My Niggas, Tupac.
Stay.
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 All right. Balloon Mind State, De La Soul.
Stay
Stay.
like shit.
Stay.
Big
Absolutely.
I can rock.
Oh, we about to have quite the list. All right. Into the Stage, Black Moon.
Stay.
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 Big.
Stay.
Hella
Stay.
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 All right. Next up, we got Reaching, Diggable Planets.
Stay.
Stay.
Eh.
Who the fuck
What?
said
Yeah.
What?
Stay.
See, niggas out here already.
Green.
All right. Next up, we got Black Rain, Queen Latifah.
That was a really good
Let's
album.
that? Was
just
a
put it
really
in.
good.
It's
That
Black
Let's
was a
just
History
really
put
good
it
Month.
in.
yeah,
We
album.
got
yeah.
we got to
I
let her
wanted
rock.
As
to.
a matter,
Let's
I
just.
mean, pound. If not for nothing, pound for pound, it's her best album. On to be real.
Absolutely.
That's why we
Yeah.
gotta put it.
Absolutely.
That's why
Yeah,
we
we let
got
her
it.
rock.
All right. Next up, we have Doggy Style, Snoop Dogg.
Stay like
Yeah,
Stay.
that's a
shit.
Of
stay.
course.
Stay.
Come on.
I heard of it. All right. Next up, we have 1993, Naughty by Nature. That's a stay.
Stay.
That's
Classics.
Oh,
tough.
Classics. Lots
that's
of
tough
classics.
Ooh.
because
That's the
it
one.
got it's on there. Hip Hop Array is on there. But the what really made that joint was written on your kit in the remix, but the remix is not on the album.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, the QD
that's what
It's
version,
on
hurts.
is
the
on there
QD3
too.
remix.
Yeah, I said it's on. It's on in the Hip Hop Array. But after that, it's like because Feel Me Flow is on the next album. So it's I don't know, y'all. I don't know about that
How
one.
we calling it?
Do we have to keep
I'm
it?
good.
I
Shouts to
mean, nobody's
K2.
gonna vote for
I
it.
don't.
No, I think it
I
should
don't think we gotta go
drop
yet.
off.
That's what I'm saying. If y'all,
I I I'm gonna stay. I think it's a stay.
Because of Hip Hop Array, you probably gonna have to keep it. Just that record was so huge.
all
Yeah.
right. Let's.
All right.
Next up, we got Here Comes the Lords, Lords of the Underground.
They like shit. What that shit was
Stay.
Yeah,
smoking.
that shit was fire.
Lord,
Oh my
the
god.
Chief Rockers on there. Stay.
Funky Child is on there.
Here
Yep.
come the Lords.
Yeah. All right. Next up, No Need for an Alarm, Del the Funky Homeo Sapien.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and holler at that. And
Dell's my guy.
it wasn't the Dell. That wasn't the Dell
It could
album.
go.
Yeah,
That wasn't
yeah.
the one.
My cousin
That wasn't the
George
That
one.
is
ain't
the
the one.
one, but I don't think we gonna make.
Cousin George is here was the one. Yeah.
All right, so we can.
Ooh, our first
All
go.
right, what is this? Inner City Griots, Freestyle Fellowship.
No, that can
I'm
go.
gonna holler at you.
Who?
That can go.
Fire.
Freestyle. Yeah, it can go. But that yeah, with respect to the movement, yeah, but it can ride out. We
All
holler
right,
at
the
you.
world is yours. Scarface.
Stay.
Phew, what's on that album? It's not the Diary,
No,
so I
the
say
Diary is
go.
probably his best. Well, other than
The
six.
Diary's the one. Yeah, I'd say
Ooh,
go.
all right.
Damn,
Uh,
Fresh.
All right.
the world is yours. I'm sorry, not the world is yours. Slaughterhouse, Master Ace.
That shit is
Because
dope.
Born to
That
Roll,
shit
I
is
like
dope.
that album,
Y'all
but
Born to
That
bullshit
should
Roll
if y'all
not
stay.
ain't
on
heard
there.
that shit. That shit is
That
dope.
should
Is that the
stay.
one with sitting on Chrome on it?
Yes,
yeah,
Yup.
whoa,
Hmm.
Woo!
Yep.
woo,
Yep.
no
I
sitting.
think it's
Stay.
sitting on Chrome. And is that Born to Roll on that too?
Well,
yes.
Jeep ass niggas on there, but not the Born to Roll version is like the remix.
Oh, yeah. Well, sitting on Chrome and Born to Roll is shit. So I
No, that's supposed to stay. That's supposed to stay.
All right.
Slaughterhouse Master Ace.
All right. 187 he wrote. Spice One.
Now we'll holler.
That
Yeah, that
go.
can go.
That go.
Name three songs off
And
of
not,
that.
not
Name
but it
three.
really depends on who you
I'm
ask
not
too.
gonna.
It
Name
depends
I'm
on
three.
not naming it. I'm not naming them.
I can't name 3 songs, but I do remember actually rolling to
Here
that
you
shit.
go.
But I'm not gonna say stay.
nah,
So you saying go. All right.
saying go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Go.
saying go.
Oh,
it's a go.
I
We're
don't know. I
respectful.
don't know if it matters, but sitting on Chrome is actually on sitting on the album. Sitting on Chrome, it's on 95. So I don't know if that changed anybody's mind.
Oh, so that Master Ace Slaughterhouse might not be able to stay in.
Yeah. Um,
Sitting on Chrome
it's
is not on
95.
Slaughterhouse.
All right.
Oh
So
yeah.
one more time. Slaughterhouse, Master Ace. Stay or go.
Go. Go. Compared to
I
what
gotta
we
listen
have,
to
it
it
go.
again, but fuck it, I'll trust y'all.
Yeah, we definitely got to chop this list down a little bit. All right. 21 and over. The Alcoholics.
Hey,
Stay. Stay.
Stay. Shit.
All right. Guru's Jazzmatazz Volume One. Guru.
That's not the one,
it can
y'all.
go.
It's not the one, y'all.
Yeah, that's not the one.
Good album, but
Two is the
it can
one.
go.
Trust me is on there, but that's not enough.
But
Is Jazz Thing on there too?
It's on the soundtrack.
Oh no, Lounging is on there. Mellow out and
So,
just
so we're
lounge.
saying like one song can make the whole album
Depends.
No,
on
no,
this.
I'm just trying to figure out what's on there. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what's on there. trying to
it,
remember the actual album.
I think it
Now,
can go.
AD.
It
But
can go. It can
I
go.
think it
It can
could
go.
go. But I just want to remind people respect Gangstar through this process because that's all I'm saying.
Oh hell
Absolutely.
yeah! Now
Yeah, we
once
ain't
we
even
get to
got there
Moment of
yet.
Iron and
Absolutely.
Moment of
We
Truth,
haven't got to the
Yeah.
albums to go up
Yeah.
for
Nah.
personally.
I just said
Haley.
during the process. That's just a future,
nah,
future
nah,
speech.
nah,
That's
nah.
next
None
year. First Gangstar joint
to
is next
back
year.
you up, yeah. Once we get to Hard
Nah,
Iron and
actually
Moment of
we
Truth, it's no
nah,
question.
actually we haven't even nah, that's my point about this shit starting in 93. Daily operation in 92 is the shit.
Yeah,
That's
Hard
the
to Earn
thing.
is next
That's what
year
I'm
Yeah,
though.
it
It's
saying.
in
was.
'94
It
though.
was. Yeah.
Did you submit your 10?
I'll tell him on the side.
Nah, I was supposed to
You
submit
got
before
you
that.
got. I'll hit you up on the side. You got time. We'll
Okay.
get to that later. Let's see. Get in where you fit in. Too short.
No,
Not the
That's
one.
not the Too Short album.
Nah, I'm good.
If you're new here, we're just going through everything that came out in '93. Simple stay or go. It doesn't mean we're not rocking with the album, but it's a list of 40 albums, and we got to have a poll for y'all. So we got to condense it a bit. So all respect to these artists and these albums. The criteria is basically you're gonna vote for it, or you think it will get votes, or you think that it fits. It's a fair representation of this year. That's what we're currently doing for everybody that's wondering. London, when you get a chance, just throw that Discord link at the top so they can join that as well. All right, next up we got "Looks Like a Job For" by Big Daddy Kane.
That's not the
no.
one.
Not
That's
the
That
not
can
one.
not
go.
the one.
No, he was on his decline at that point.
That
Shout out to
can
Show
go.
Improved though.
Not the one.
All right, Black Mafia Life, Above the Law.
No, we can
That
That's
ain't
a
the
go.
one.
It's a dope album, but it could go.
Yeah, it's not the
All
one.
right, Organic, The Roots.
Go
Not
One, not
Go.
one.
It's not
next
the
year for
one.
the Roots.
Next year for the Roots,
uh,
yeah. Well, actually,
U95,
95 for the
yeah.
Roots. Yeah.
if y'all talking about the room, definitely use that hashtag FN in bracket. Next up, so Deaf Do Us Part, the Ghetto Boys.
That ain't the one.
Yeah, that ain't the one for me. Mm-mm.
All right, coming out hard, 8 Ball MJG. Stay.
You stay.
Stay,
Ooh,
stay.
Ball and G coming out hard. Stay. Yep.
All right.
Shout out Pen and Pixel.
Very necessary,
Stay,
Salt and Pepper. Whoa,
stay.
whoa.
On some real shit, stay. Yes.
Stay.
It's a good album.
what's
Damn,
on
man.
that? What's on that one? What's on that one?
A
That's not
bunch of
hot coated
shit.
bitch.
That's Soup. That's What a Man.
Uh huh.
A bunch of shit.
What a man. What else? That's it. Okay.
No,
I see.
it's
I'm pulling it up now.
none of your business. Um said shoot.
Let's talk
None
about
of your
Uh,
sex.
No, that's
That's on
the
that
Nah,
one.
that's not on that one.
Heaven or
That was
Hell.
one previous.
Um,
it's those three main songs though. Those are three big ones.
yeah.
So one last time, stay or go.
I say stay. Yeah, it might get gone, but that was a very landmark album for them.
All right. Oh, shout out to Armand Wake Up. I see you in the crowd. Fuck with the pod. Let me see. 9-3, 93 till infinity. Souls of Mischief.
Stay, stay,
Stay
stay,
like
stay.
shit.
Say,
Stay ain't like a stay.
Ah,
Shit.
That's the one I was waiting for to make sure I heard that. I'm good money now.
All right. Respect. Shout out to everybody using the emojis in the crowd. That definitely helps as well. Next up, we got 14 shots to the dome. LL Cool J.
Nah, B.
Oh, that's so
oh,
tough. It's
The
so
oh,
Pink
tough.
Cookies remix not on there, and that's the best.
The Pink Cookie remix out on there, and
but
Backseat of My Jeep is on there, and that's
That's
it.
about it.
Yeah,
Crowd.
that hurts.
we getting it out of here.
Yeah, it's gotta go. And
yeah,
He
14
got
shots
red
he
to
got a
the
light.
joint that
God
coming
Gotta
though.
damn.
go.
My thing is,
The
what
I'm
album y'all
coming
go?
wasn't tough. The I'm coming was not tough.
All right. I guess that's gone. All right. Tragedy. Saga of a Hoodlum. Tragedy Gaddafi.
yeah, that
Is
could
that?
go.
Yeah, that can go. That ain't in the Intelligent Hoodlum album, so no, that can go.
All right. Next up, we got Time. It's an acronym TIME. Leaders in the New School.
The Inner Man's
Yep.
Eye. Yeah, that can go. These are the New Schools. They second album, it can go.
Wah, wah.
Damn.
All right. Lethal Interjection. Ice Cube.
Wah,
Lethal
wah.
Injection.
Yeah.
What was
Nigga,
on
did you say
there?
Listen, man.
interjection?
Lethal
It's
Wait,
Interjection.
but
What,
9:35.
what kind of what
It's
kind of
Lethal
Definitely said
Injection.
North School of
interjection.
Education.
yo, Queen,
bro? I was like, I
your
don't know
new
that
PS
Southern
School of
198
album.
Education.
failed you, B.
Yo, well, stay, but
inter-
if it's lethal injection, stay.
lethal
I don't know
inter-
I don't
about
lethal
interjection,
interjection.
but
I don't want that, but lethal injection.
I don't
Hey,
want
I
that.
did that for the content. All right.
shout out to PS 180,000.
118. Lethal Injection. Ice Cube. Grow the fuck up, everybody.
It can go. It can go because it's got really dough on there and know how we do it, but that ain't enough.
nah,
Nah, I ain't got chicken to check yourself on that
All
motherfucker.
right.
and Ghetto Bird ain't on this one.
Let's see. Home Invasion. Ice T.
No,
Nope.
Negative.
No,
No,
negative, negative. Red light.
Double Woo.
Let's see. Black Business. Poor Righteous Teachers.
no.
Nah, they were
Eh.
done.
All right. Ain't No Other. MC Light.
Is that the one with
Poor
It,
Georgie.
Roughneck on there?
Roughneck is on there.
That ain't enough. Poor George is not on
No,
there, is
no.
it?
Poor
Nope.
Georgie is light as a rock, I believe.
God.
No.
No,
Poor
Nah,
George
It
that
should
is
be.
no.
Eyes
poor
on
It
Georgie
ain't
Me.
was
no
on
other.
it.
Ain't no other
Ain't no
is
other. Ain't
poor
no other.
Georgie
Okay.
and Cha Cha Cha. And,
Act like you know. Poor George don't act like you
okay,
know.
sorry. And Cha 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 is on there too.
I think the crowd saying thumbs down.
Cha Cha Cha's
Yeah, it's
eyes on
thumbs
this.
down.
All right, crowd. They saying thumbs down.
Crowd is spoken.
Nah, it's sleep. It's
All
sleep.
right. No Pressure. Eric Sermon.
that can
Yeah.
go.
That album's dope, but
Oh.
that album is dope though. But
But
yeah, it
off
can't
and
Let's
go.
on
go.
is on there.
Is Stay Real? Is Stay Real on there? Is that the album Stay Real? And is Bomb Diggy on there?
Let
Hold
me
on,
see.
y'all. It was on the one after, right? Ah, yeah, no, it could go. What's up? What has got on that crisis? Okay. Now I can go. All right.
See? Yep.
Diggy on there.
All right.
Let
Hold
me
on,
see.
y'all. It was on the one after, right? Yeah, no. It can go. What has got on that crisis? Okay. Double or Nothing is the album. That's his album right there.
All right. Sound like it's going. Let's see. Next up, Federal E40.
Let go. Sorry.
I'm gonna defer to my Bay folk for that one.
Yo, crowd, let me get a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Wait, what was on that? What was on that? Hold up, let me look.
Let's see. Next
In a
up,
I
major
can't
way
even
is the
tell you
one,
what
There's
it
a
but
is.
so I'm gonna say
there's
What
a
was
one.
lot
on
of
there? It
40
ain't
thumbs
matter
down
what was
in the
on there.
audience.
Pack it up.
oh god.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
That's
defer
I'm
to my
good.
impacted.
Bay folk for that one.
Pack it up.
Yo, crowd, let me get a thumbs
You
up,
can
thumbs
sprinkle
down.
that on out of
What
here.
was on that?
Oh,
Hey, we ain't gonna disrespect sprinkle.
can't disrespect
Now we
40
ain't gonna
water,
disrespect.
man.
What was on there?
We
It
got
ain't
them when in a major way comes up. We got them. That's impacted.
Got to get him a crack.
Does anyone else hear the
Yeah,
echo?
who got the
Or is it
sprinkle
echo?
just
that
me?
on
Is
out of
that
here.
Collective Radio?
Yeah.
All right. I think that was Eclectic. My fault.
See what happened when you get them earth smelling niggas in here?
Somebody burning
Not
sage.
Earth smelling.
Earth smelling
Earth smelling
niggas.
is crazy.
That's
God damn.
true.
I
Hey,
smell
what up,
white
Todd?
sage.
What up, Todd?
What up,
Screaming.
boy?
Sh-
He talking about, boy, he don't even know who this is.
Shout out to the Earth smelling niggas.
London, right?
Shout out to the patchouli. Shout out to the patchouli.
All right. Next up, y'all said go on Federal. All right. Last but not least, represent Fat Joe.
Ooh, is that the one with Shit Is Real on it?
That's Flo.
That's
Represent,
FloJo.
represent.
I
Yeah.
don't know about that one.
That's Flo Joe.
That's FloJo. Yeah, no.
Go.
Jealous One's Envy is the one I'm
All
talking about.
right.
Yeah.
So our list for 93. If you're just joining us here, we did stay or go. Cause we got to break this down. This is the list y'all have to choose from. Everybody on the stage is gonna give their votes, give a little speech if they feel the need to. But we got it down to this: 1993, Into the Wu Tang, 36 Chambers Wu Tang, Midnight Marauders, A Tribe Called Quest, Back the Fuck Up, Onyx, Return of the Boom Bap, KRS One, Strictly for My Niggas, Tupac, Balloon Mind State, De La Soul, Into the Stage, Black Moon, Reaching, Diggable Planets, Black Rain, Queen Latifah, Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg. I was unclear. Was 1993 a stay or go? It was a little unclear.
It was a
It was a
go.
go.
Um, it was no.
Hey,
I'm
Flo.
sorry. It was a
No, that was
stay.
a
It was a
stay.
stay. It was a stay. Sorry, it was a stay.
It
It
was a
was a
stay.
stay.
It was a stay.
It was a
Hey,
stay.
Flo, did you ask about Bizarre Ride to the Far Side?
That's
That was
92.
92. Never
92.
mind. 92. Never mind. Never mind.
All right, Dan.
What about trends
I
of
had
culture? What
already
about
brought it
trends
up.
of culture?
Here we go.
Trains of who?
Here we go.
Trends of culture, nigga. If you weren't
Valley of
there,
the
you wouldn't know
Skins.
about
No,
it.
no,
Them
no. On some
motherfuckers
If
real.
was
we
On some,
wasn't there,
now
we
on,
ain't need to be there. Come on, let's keep it
on
moving.
some real shit. On some nah. On some real shit.
Here we go with the
If this
electric boogaloo music.
nah, and on some real shit. Who said that? Who said trends of culture? Who said that?
I said that. Todd said that.
If on some real shit, like he's absolutely right. The album was great. It didn't get the damn. I mean, it's coming out around fucking all the other albums that we named. So the bar was so high that Trends of Culture album did not get the level it was supposed to get. But if you were in college at that time, niggas had that album. So to back up what he's saying is very true. But you wouldn't know if you wasn't around at that time. So there you
Illegal
go.
is another one from 93. I know it's not going to get no votes, but it was dope.
Did we skip OC Word Life?
Nah,
That's
it's 94.
94.
That's
94.
94.
94.
Oh yeah,
We
we skipped
skipped
it.
a ton of shit. We skipped a ton of shit. We skipped MC Breed. I know that ain't gonna make it, but we skipped a ton of shit.
It's like when I did that criteria of stuff. But
Ain't nobody voting for that
In
shit.
God We Trust, Brand Nubian.
We
I
not
think y'all
doing
just want
this.
a
We not
100
doing
album
this,
list every
Todd.
year.
No,
I know Todd got
these
cross
mid 90
colors on
years is
right
going to be
now.
a lot of albums, though.
All right.
Y'all want to Flo read longer? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
you know what I'm like doing?
They always want Flo to read.
It's just
Thank
more
God for the
dope than
All
poll.
Big
right.
Smoke.
So, again, the full list for 93 is this uninterrupted. Into the Wu Tang Clan, 36 Chambers Wu Tang, Midnight Marauders, A Tribe Called Quest, Back the Fuck Up, Onyx, Return of the Boom Bap, KRS One, Strictly for My Niggas, Tupac, Balloon Mind State, De La Soul, Into the Stage, Black Moon. Reaching, Diggable Planets. Black Rain, Queen Latifah. Doggy Style, Snoop Dogg. 1993, Naughty by Nature. Here Comes the Lords, Lords the Underground. 21 and Over, The Alcoholics. Guru's Jazzmatazz Volume 1 by Guru. Coming Out Hard, 8 Ball MJG. Very Necessary, Salt and Pepper. 93 to Infinity, Souls of Mischief. And Lethal Injection by Ice Cube. That is the full list. If y'all see the Discord link at the top of the page, definitely be sure to click that and join up. Have a lot of dope conversations there. All right. So what's gonna happen right now? Each of us will say a little something as long as you want, and then give your vote. Once we get down to the last person that's on the stage, you will see a link for a poll at the top of the page. You click that link, and it's gonna have all the options I just named. So you're gonna have about 4 minutes to vote for an album. Whatever wins this year. And you know, if you win your year, you automatically make it onto the 64 album bracket. Keep using that hashtag FNM bracket. We appreciate y'all. I'll kick it off first and foremost. Shout out to Ice Cube, but this isn't the album that I go up for personally. Shout out to Pac. Shout out to Naughty by Nature. This kind of came down to 3 albums for me. I'm actually talking myself through it right now. I'm going to go with Into the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. It was actually a tough decision because I like Back the Fuck Up by Onyx. I like Doggy Style, of course. It actually came down to Doggy Style and 36 Chambers. I'm leaning towards 36 Chambers, so that's what I'm going to go with right now. May change my mind later, but that's just how I'm feeling right now. Cam, it's on you.
Mm, this isn't really my year that I go too wild for, so I'll keep it simple. It came down for me personally. It came down to Doggy Style and Midnight Marauders. Y'all already know how I feel about Midnight Marauders, but for the sake of integrity, I'll go ahead and vote for Doggy Style. But definitely keep that Midnight Marauders around.
Here we
For,
go.
definitely keep that Midnight Marauders around though for a wild card.
Thank you. And like y'all just heard her say, wild card, the wild card night. Literally, like I said, if you win your year, you automatically make it onto the bracket. But we're gonna have 25 spots left. So on wild card night, any album that did not make the bracket, you can vote on, and the top 25 albums that get voted on will make it onto the bracket. So if your joint don't win tonight, it can still make it on there. Keep using that hashtag FNN bracket. Keep putting them thumbs up, thumbs down. We appreciate all of that. And join the Discord. Next up, we got the man running the FNN page for tonight, which is London. What's up?
So I'm gonna keep it short, sweet. I ain't even get to introduce myself. I'm London, Dirty South representative. So I go up for the South. So we here. And but this one I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go left coast. I'm gonna go doggy style.
All right. Oh, and just so y'all know, people on the stage, all the voting is done through the poll after the last person's speech. So even though y'all said y'all vote, you're still gonna have to click the link at the top and vote when the poll goes up there. Just so y'all know. All right, Wango, what up?
All right, real quick, because it ain't me without my antics. We're back. All right, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet for this one. It came down to 2 albums. Came down to Wu Tang and Snoop. I'm gonna go with Doggy Style. That's always been that album for me. Um, I know I'm young as hell, but when I think of the '90s, Doggy Style is definitely in there. So is the Wu Tang album, but like at the pinnacle, top of that pyramid, Doggy Style. So yeah.
All right, I respect that. That was good.
So, yeah, this wasn't hard for me because personally, I feel that this album is one of the greatest hip hop albums, so it should be a contender to go very, very far. And no, it's not New York bias. I'm going Doggy Style. Snoop Dogg, actually one of the best albums ever made. The end.
Brother Sean Breeze.
Let's see, we're gonna do this again. We know what albums this comes down to. Comes down to Midnight Marauders, Doggy Style, and the Wu-Tang Clan. Only one of these albums right now has a current TV show, a three-part, three-season series about how we get here. I think over time, Doggy Style has kind of moved up in the consciousness of people as like this greatest album of all time. I think it's great, but it ain't Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan was an international movement. I think because now Doggy Style is a little bit more palatable for people, and Wu-Tang Clan is still like a little bit more off the beaten path. But what they created during that time was just, it was unreal, from the style to the fashion, and just even watching the Hulu series, as corny as some of it is, it reminds you of what a business model it was. Because we get a lot of a lot of talk about the innovators of business models in hip hop, and Wu Tang was one of the first with having them all signed to one production company, and then being offshoots of single that gave us all of these classic albums as offshoots from this one amazing album, which was just exceptional. So I hope people. I know we love Snoop, and if we're being honest, it's the only Snoop Dogg album to really go up for. But that's a whole nother discussion about Snoop's discography. But I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, Wu-Tang Clan, come on now. That's my vote.
Spicy. All right, Tandia.
Uh, yeah, y'all know what we're here for. It came down to Doggy Style and Wu Tang for me. Oh man, I'm gonna roll with Uncle Snoop.
All right. Black Keys was good.
What's good? Yeah, this was down to three albums for me also, but I'm putting Midnight Marauders on that poll. We need to vote for Tribe Called Quest Midnight Marauders.
And we're off.
Nah, the album was fire. Come on now.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Come on, Diva.
You know what tribe album I'm waiting for?
Oh
He's
shit!
doing it, Flo.
What tribe album is that?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, where's that?
I'm
Where did they go from here?
Low End Theory, sir.
Oh
That
yeah,
already
without a
passed.
doubt, yeah. But
That
you
already
talking about
passed.
Nah,
one A
we
and
we
one
we
B?
gonna have some
Yeah.
hours
What
before
you?
'93. Don't worry about it. Well, I'll get to that at the end. Let's see where we at. Where we
Doing
at?
it, Flo.
I know. Oh shit. See Tracy popped on stage. What up, Tracy? Tracey Lee.
What's good? What's good? What's happening, people?
Trey
What
Lee,
up,
what
big
up,
homie?
boy?
up.
Straight Lee, what's good, fam?
All is well.
What you got? You need the options again, or you know what we voting on
No,
tonight?
no, no. I know where we at. I know where we at. Yeah, it's a 3 horse race, man. But I'm just, Sean makes good points, man. And I really want to go 36 Chambers, but I'm gonna go Doggy Style.
Come on, Tracy.
Let's go, Trey
Come
Lee.
on,
Let's
Trey.
Thank
go.
you.
Sensible
Let's
people have
Oh,
returned.
Talk
I
to
did
him.
not
Sensible
want to have
people
the
have
tweet
returned.
Snoop kicking
Talk
over
to
them
him.
buildings tonight.
Oh god.
Sensible people have
get
returned.
sensible people.
Damn, we got these two niggas next to each other. Todd and Phil. Todd, what up?
Y'all niggas gonna stop fucking with me. All right, 1993, freshman year, Drew Hall. I get kicked out. I
You
get
always got a
I
college
moved to a
story.
spot.
How did I
Moved
know
to
what
a
Howard
spot
story was gonna be?
Called Meridian on 16th Street, right? Girls, boys dorm. Great time. On the 8th floor, you hear Woo. On the 7th floor, you hear Snoop. On the floor I lived on, we had DJs on each floor. Matter of fact, I think Guru was on one of those floors, but you heard Midnight Marauders all day long. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know that it's an island. Me and my man Black are on it, but it's Midnight Marauders all day long. It's not even a question. Wu was a movement, absolutely. But for me and my soul and spirit, this shit is the best album of the year. It might be one of the best albums ever. That's it.
The eclectics has spoken.
I'm not even mad at Todd for that. So hey.
Yeah, y'all gonna learn about Todd through this whole
Hold
process.
on, what time? What did time vote?
Midnight Marauders.
Midnight Marauders.
Oh,
I want to be Malik from High Learning so bad.
Boo.
Nigga.
This man probably somewhere burning some incense.
Screaming.
All right. Next up, we got Philmatic. What up?
What up, though? Just want to give a shout out to 93 Till Infinity and 21 and Over, two of my favorite albums ever. But this is three albums that we really talking about. What Sean said was absolutely correct about Wu-Tang. But I know it came out, and then 2 weeks later, Doggy Style came out, and shit was different, totally different. Around Philly, everywhere I went, it was Doggy Style. So even though Midnight Marauders is my favorite album from 1993, I am going Doggy Style.
All right, I respect that. If you in the
I like the integrity. I like the
You skipped
integrity.
me
I
for?
do.
not yet. Next up, I got AD,
It's too easy. It's doggy style, man.
Mr. Eclectic Radio. Brandon, what up?
Peace. I'm gonna just be brief because it's kind of a foregone conclusion. It's Midnight Marauders, man. Um, to a lot of the points that Sean was making, but it's applicable for this album. Simple. Just try it.
My brother said applicable. All right. Uh,
The eclectics are right.
and
They don't use that ES 198.
118. Next up, we got Ninth Wonder.
Ah, people.
Come on, Ninth. Bring it home, Ninth.
People. Well, first, let me say this. Everybody's saying it's 3 albums, but I'm saying it's 4 albums. It is Doggy Style, Midnight Marauders, Enter the Wu Tang, and probably the album that really affected us dress wise is what we're talking about fashion. Is Black Moon Enter the Stage. Like
Facts.
I can't really if you want to talk about your New York early
Facts.
90s Tim Boot starter kit, it is Into the Stage. The thing about Wu Tang is it was 9 of them niggas, and all 9 of them niggas dressed different ways. If it was 2 members of Wu Tang that had most of the fashion influence, was Raekwon and Ghostface. But as far as the crew was concerned, it was Boot Camp Click. So I just want to really give a big shout out to Black Moon Enter the Stage because from the hockey jerseys to the Scullies to wearing the backpacks, yo, Black Moon, Smith and Wesson, Helter Skelter, OGC had niggas in the chokehold. Like I can't even explain that much, right? I can't explain that enough. But my pick is Doggy Style, and I'm gonna tell you why. Um, if you're talking about impact, it is definitely Wu Tang Clan. If you're talking about musicality, it is definitely Midnight Marauders. If you're talking about both in one album, it's Doggy
There
Style.
it is.
Doggy Style is not only the best debuts. It's not only one of the best debuts in hip hop history. Like if you go down to people's debut albums, Doggy Style is top 5 in hip hop history. And to be honest, Doggy Style is one of the best debut albums in music history. Period. Like
Sensible people ever turned.
if
Talk
you
that
if
shit.
you if you understand that like people's first album and it may be because he has the incredible runway. I mean, to go from damn deep cover to the Chronic to Doggy Style is most niggas don't have a runway like that, but it is Doggy Style from Sonics to musicality, or they playing live on some of those records, to concept to album running together, to the implication of like classic pimp shit in the like from movies to having the dramatics on your album, bruh, it is Doggy Style, bruh. It's Doggy Style. Ain't close.
It ain't.
Let him cook.
Album artwork still going today.
Today, that's a landmark album, y'all. That shit is
Exactly. Shaped the
it's
whole
where
sound.
popularity meets music. We usually don't get a chance where the popularity of a person meets the musicality of that artist. It's usually either the popularity or the music is great. This was both at all at
That's
once.
a fact.
And Sean, you brought up with Wu Tang, you were saying how they international. Snoop Dogg is probably the most famous person walking the planet,
D.
or one
He
of.
D.
one of the famous humans, period.
Well, yeah, now that's for sure.
But we in 2023, so I mean, we gotta look
Nah,
at
he's
it.
Yeah,
doing
But I
what
he's
even
the
want to
best.
say back
And
then. I
Yeah,
even want to say then he was
and
real
Sean, he's
he's
popular.
getting
doing
the show by the way too, so that doesn't really help your other point. But I'm with you.
So
Hey,
Flo,
hey, I gotta
somebody
make it interesting out here.
What's up, Sandia?
no, I got a message. Dave in the audience said he calls that the Doggy Style album the Chronic Perfected. So
Ooh,
That's a fact. Whatever they done did
Mm,
to the chronic, they got right
that's
doggy style
wow.
for
They
sure.
Nah,
cooking in the audience
come
too. I
on,
like
For
that.
sure.
y'all. Come on, y'all. Don't
I
disrespect
like
the
the.
chronic,
it's
I
not
man.
mean,
disrespect to the
I
chronic, but
respect it,
it's
but
true.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, but the chronic though, it's
I
nah.
love both of them equally.
Dre fucks up
Both
the
of them.
chronic. That's the only thing that fucks up the
Oh,
chronic.
come
Dre
on
uh
now. We
voice.
oh.
don't want to
Nah,
hear
Dre
that
don't,
earth
man.
shit.
Y'all
Come
don't
on
like
now.
Nah, Dre
Dre's
don't.
voice because he rapped like he was in
Nah,
1980.
nah,
No,
nah,
no.
nah, nah,
Sometimes
Todd,
nah.
Todd,
it's.
I'm not
really?
I
finna
mean,
let you do that,
sometimes
Todd.
having all lot of heavy bars is not good all the time. I need to hear Mister Buster. Where the fuck you at? I need to hear that.
True.
Exactly.
I need to hear that.
Because who
Creeping
else
down the
who
back
else
street
could have
on
did Let
D's.
Me
I
Ride?
got my Glock top.
Who else could have did Let Me Ride? Like that's
Things
not a
done
song where
change
you
on this side. I need to hear all
lyrical.
that shit.
You
The
need
Yeah.
it. Bodies
chronic
being
was
found on
perfect.
Greenleaf with
The
that fucking.
chronic was
Come on now.
perfect. I'm
Yeah,
going
I
up for the
needed
chronic.
Dre.
Y'all
I
just got to
needed Dre.
know I'm going up for the chronic. The chronic was perfect.
We'll get there. Tandia, you ready with the you got the poll together?
oh, that was Knife was the last
I
person.
believe so. I got everybody on stage.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, all right. So 6:58.
Well, give it like an extra minute because
Today.
you got to put it in the chat and London gonna put it up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But remember, if you on stage, you definitely have to click the link as well because your vote doesn't count unless you actually put it there. One time vote. Again, to stall some time, we were just voting on 93. The options are Into the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, Midnight Marauders, Back the Fuck Up by Onyx, Return to the Boom Bap, KRS-One, Strictly for My Niggas, Tupac, Balloon Mind State, De La Soul, Into the Stage, Black Moon, Reaching by Diggable Planets, Black Rain, Queen Latifah, Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg, 1993, Naughty by Nature, Here Comes the Lords, Lords of the Underground, 21 and Over, The Alcoholics, Guru's Jazzmatazz Volume 1 by Guru, Coming Out Hard, A-Ball MJG, Very Necessary, Salt and Pepper, 93 Till Infinity, Souls of Mischief, and Lethal Injection by Ice Cube. Those are the options. Just waiting for the admins to get that up for y'all. And London,
London, check the chat.
it should be in the chat right now. Should be up shortly. How long you put it for, Tanya?
I put it for 5 minutes, so it ends in 6 minutes.
All right, bet we finna go.
Shout
Can,
out to
can I
Randall in the
shout out
audience
Randall,
and
Sherry,
Can I
Ro.
collude real quick?
So this is 1993, right?
1993.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Where shout out to all the regulars in the building. Shout out to the new people. Y'all can hit that Discord link and definitely make sure y'all follow the page, the FNN page at the top, the Flow Nightly Network page. Every Tuesday and Thursday we doing this. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We appreciate y'all. And definitely keep going off in the comments. We're gonna read a couple of those.
When we doing the timer, y'all ready?
Put it up now.
yeah.
All
It's
right.
already time. It's already time. Yeah, it's
Where
already
where
time.
the link at?
We got this at the top.
All right.
It's up there.
I don't see it. Man.
I don't see it.
You tweet. You gotta tweet. Remember, you gotta tweet it
Yeah.
out.
You got a
Nah,
what?
it is. It's up there. It's at the Jumbotron.
Nah, we still see the Discord
Mm.
joint on.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
It's
Hold
up
on.
there now. You gotta just
You
refresh,
got to refresh.
or
Oh,
it's
okay.
up
I
there
see it.
now.
I see it. It's up there.
Look again.
See, they ready to get on
Oh, there
me.
it is. Yo, if you in the crowd, hit that
Y'all
link.
off to a good start.
93.
I need to update y'all
Hit
Wi-Fi.
that link right now. Y'all can vote right now, right now. You got how many minutes, Sandia?
You got 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Well, it says three now, but yeah.
That will
Yo,
be 8
Knife,
minutes
man.
for mental
I
appreciation.
feel you on that Black Moon, bro. That shit got me thinking, man. Like Black Moon, man. That shit was actually more impactful for me personally than
Listen,
Wu.
chokehold.
They
Like
were
Wu
always my
Tang.
favorite crew.
Yeah, Wu Tang was like, you know, it took a while for us to really understand what Wu Tang was trying to do. And to be honest, you really don't really understand fully what Wu Tang was trying to do until you got to Takao. to be honest. But Black Moon, man, chokehold city, man,
Yeah,
chokehold city.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what else is chokehold city, and a lot of people don't talk about it. We don't talk about this album enough. Onyx, back the fuck up,
Yep.
chokehold
Still
city.
hard. Still hard.
Hey, yo, Knife,
For the
you don't think Diggable Planets had the same? I felt like Diggable Planets
No, let me tell you
also
why. Because
choke.
Diggable didn't have the same impact because although Diggable, that album was really dope and it's one of my favorite albums,
Didn't have the streets.
we already had a taste of what jazz was in hip hop before Diggable came along. They just
Okay,
commercialized jazz very well. But we had Tribe. We had Tribe already. So
okay.
Tribe took care of that. But I mean, Rebirth of Slick was a big record. Nickelback of Funk was a big record. And they took a Grammy home. But to be honest, if you really think about it, Diggable Planets was the blueprint somehow, some way for the Fugees, and we didn't know it.
Mm.
Like that one.
Two
Like
dude
that
rappers
one.
and a girl. We didn't, a lot is to be said about Lauren, of course, but Ladybug Mecca was like the one at that
She
time.
still do.
To be in a group with two dudes and everybody, even when they perform now, when she gets on stage and performs, she does her verses from Damn Cool Like That and um the song called Ninth
Ninth,
Wonder.
it's
When they
called
do
Ninth
them two
Wonder.
songs, yeah, when she say, "Well, I'm 68 inches above sea level," niggas
93
lose their
million miles
mind.
above these levels.
Yo,
Above
that's like
these
one of the
devils,
hardest
man.
opening lines.
1
That's
minute
one of the
left.
hardest opening lines
It
ever.
is.
Yeah,
1 minute left.
Shout out to
In
Jazzy
voting, 1 minute
Joyce.
left. My bad, y'all.
yeah. So
1 minute
that
left.
Diggable was, Diggable was a breath of fresh air, but still, we had Tribe, and we have De La. So we good on the jazzy sound.
Yeah, y'all
But
got under a
Mm.
minute left.
Okay.
Under a minute left. If you haven't voted, it's that link at the top. Definitely make sure you vote.
Voting has
Okay.
ended.
Hey, ninth in '93, the Sonics a doggy style in like the Chronic in that era. People try to chase those Sonics from like a producer perspective.
yo, we
Like
didn't know. Yo, we didn't. And I'm
That
not being
whole
funny.
fucking G Funk era, dog.
We didn't know what to do with that crystal clear ass THX sound that Dr. Dre had going on, man. That shit was Lucasfilm compared to everything else. It just was, man. It would everything sounded big and bright and I say all the time when we get to 94, if the Chronic and Doggy Style isn't made, then Ready to Die is not made. And I say that a million and a half times. Like
Didn't Big
That's a
said
fact.
that.
Big said
I
that.
like
There's
Yeah.
an
that.
interview where
so
Big is in a park next to a fucking gate, and I wish I could find it because he said when he heard the Chronic that he knew he had to start writing, and he threw out his other book and started a whole new notebook. And it's somewhere. It's got to be on YouTube, but it's somewhere he says that,
I think it's
and I
a Rap
remember
City
that he
interview
says
where he
he was
say that.
inspired by the Chronic.
All
Yeah, I mean, on the
Bill,
opening
find
lines of
that
Life
up.
After Death, he said, "I want to sell records like Snoop."
right.
Oh,
All right.
All
All right.
right.
Listen,
Voting has ended.
y'all
You
got
got
it.
it?
Yo, Brandon, you got the joint.
Drum roll,
All
please.
right. First and foremost, shout out to the albums that didn't receive any votes. That's 93 Till Infinity, Souls of Mischief. Very Necessary, Salt and Pepper, coming out hard, A-Boy MJG. 21 and Over, The Alcoholics, Here Comes the Lords, Lords of the Underground, Black Rain by Queen Latifah, Into the Stage by Black Moon, Strictly for My Niggas, Tupac, and Back the Fuck Up by Onyx. Now, with one vote, we had 1993, Naughty by Nature.
Who in that? You know what?
With one vote, we had Reaching, Diggable Planets. With one vote, we had Balloon Mind State, De La Soul. And with one vote, we have Return to the Boom Bap, KRS One. This was a 3 album race, as we all said. Tying for second place, we had Midnight Marauders, Tribe Called Quest, 13 votes. Also with 13 votes, we had Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers by the Wu-Tang Clan. And of course, your winner with 45% of the votes, 25 votes in total, Doggy Style by Snoop Doggy Dogg. If
like a
If we got it right,
motherfucker.
let me see a thumbs up. If we got it wrong, let me see a thumbs down.
We got it right. We got it right, fam. We got it
Make
right.
sure
Whoever
y'all
voted for
use the
some of these other
hashtag.
albums with that one vote, we need to call y'all out.
Who?
Call
Make
y'all.
Getting it right.
BBW said we got
I
it.
just want to know
BBW said we got it
thank
wrong.
you. We are off
We
the
got it
Don't
right.
call
rails.
that
So
man
We got it
BBW.
right. We got it right.
If you in the audience right now, please use the hashtag FNN bracket with your opinions and how you feel.
Okay.
Did we get it right?
Whoever's the person who voted for Naughty by Nature, show yourself.
BBW said he put a thumbs down.
You
So
got you
Caleb
got
put
to
a
read the
thumbs down
rest of his
too.
name. It's like BBW's.
Oh wait, BBW. Oh, that's
Yeah,
Jay. That's
you calling that
Jay.
man BBW?
Oh, okay.
It's
I didn't realize.
BBW
I'm looking at. I'm
supervisor.
just looking at.
That's his name. All right. So
All right, Jay.
automatically making it onto the 64 album bracket, of course, is Doggy Style. So 94. Again, if you just joined us, the way this works is we do a process called Stay or Go. I list a bunch of albums that came out that year. The stage says stay or go. Stay meaning you're gonna vote for it, or you believe it should get votes, or it fits the criteria
Oh,
and it's a good represent. Are you in the matrix? That hold on. It like I said, shut up. All right, so it either means that you're gonna vote for it, it's gonna get votes, or you feel like it represents the year well. So we are at 1994. Keep using that hashtag FNN bracket and join the Discord link at the top. All right, stay or go. 1994. Illmatic, Nas.
Stay.
we already know what time it is.
say
Without question.
Next.
Stop question.
that's
Okay,
it.
Come on
yeah.
now.
All right, what about
Next.
this one?
We
Ready
don't
to
got to
die.
ask that.
Ready to die, Biggie.
Oh, come
Stay.
on,
Of
stay. Yeah.
course.
All right, yeah, I heard of it. The Diary, Scarface.
That
Stay.
lick off a shot
Stay.
for Uncle Face.
Stay.
All right, Hard to Earn, Gangstar.
Stay.
Day.
OG.
Giants
Stay.
94 is loaded, y'all.
super loaded.
Very,
All
Beyond.
right,
very.
6 Feet Deep, Gravediggers.
Go.
That can go.
Hell,
That,
I
that
like
go.
that
That
joint,
go.
but
Let
it
Bye.
go.
can go. I mean,
All right, Southern Playalistic, Cadillac Music, Outkast.
day,
Stay.
not
Easily,
even.
day,
Come on, it's
easily
staying.
stay.
That's
Yup.
not.
That's
Easily.
stay.
So
Some,
And for the people that don't know,
Nigga.
the
all right,
dark
I'm
we
with
horse.
you,
grew it,
Todd.
Todd.
I'm from
I'm
the
We
with
grew it,
you,
shop, bro.
Todd.
That's my
Todd.
man. We grew up on the same street, nigga.
that's a terrible block. Next up, we got the main ingredient, Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
Day,
man,
Oh,
stay.
day,
That is
Stay.
Listen,
definitely a
Stay.
stay.
for everybody who's listening to this shit, man, if it's any album that taught me how to produce, it is this album right here.
that's all the cosign you need right there.
Jesus Christ. Stay.
I figured it was staying. All right.
You gonna vote for it?
Oh shit. Ill, Ill Communication, Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boy on some real, you gotta know the album. That's
Stay.
stay. Yeah.
That's
Stay.
sabotage.
Yeah, that's ill
Hmm.
communication. Q-tip
All
joint.
right.
Yeah.
There is a dark side, Redman.
Damn,
Stay.
Oh yeah,
stay.
day,
Stay.
Shit.
Stay.
Stay.
Easily.
Stay.
If you in the crowd, feel free to do some thumbs up, thumbs down. We appreciate y'all. Y'all input is needed as well. If it's ever undecided, I see y'all thumbs up, thumbs up. Of course. Shout out to Redman. Word Life, OC. Stay.
Stay.
day.
Hey, that album's exceptional.
Stay.
All right, Ninth put me on. That
Stay.
is a very dope album.
Shout
Uh,
out to Buck Wild.
all right, Regulate, G Funk era, Warren G.
Shit. Stay.
It's stay.
Day.
Yeah.
Oh, you got something to say, brother?
No, it's a
Okay,
stay.
that's what I thought. Next up, we got Super Tight, UGK. Stay.
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 Uh,
Yep.
next up, Blowout Comb, Diggable Planets.
Day.
Stay.
It's a
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And oil music.
Jet and fucking May 4th movement, all that shit on that creamy spice, nigga.
for corners. Come on.
All
Yeah.
right, Functified, The Brat.
Stay. Stay.
Stay.
Motherfucker.
Stay.
Stay.
Go
Stay.
ahead.
Stay.
Yeah.
From the six
Congrats to the
Congrats,
Brat.
congrats to The Brat. Congrats to The Brat. All right.
94 is unfair.
94 is a cheat
That wasn't
code,
on my
yo.
bingo. That was not on my bingo card.
Mine either.
Table. Not touching that one. To Cal, Method Man. Y'all
Oh
want to
my
be
God.
honest?
Absolutely.
Let's keep
Wait,
it a
hold
Can we,
buck,
up.
can we,
y'all.
can we have the honest
Y'all want to be
discussion
honest?
with that one?
Let's
Oh
keep it
Be
B
real.
roll.
God,
That's
That
buck.
I'm gonna say
dog.
go. Go.
Wait, hold up.
That's
What?
hey,
What?
that
It
Woo.
What?
goes.
hey,
Nigga.
How
The
much?
hit,
What?
the hit of that album's not even on it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
It,
God.
it,
Are
it
y'all
is
serious?
is
Y'all gonna
Bring the
put
y'all
this
can't
Pain
Definitely
listen
shit?
for
to
and
gold.
Mr.
Cal.
Sandman. And you,
Mr. Okay, you got to be a fan of Mr.
Come
Sandman is
on,
on there.
man. That's
PLO Style is
yeah,
on there.
PLO style's dope.
Bring the Pain is on there.
But
Release Your Death is on there. But the one is damn. The one is All I Need, and the remixes in the regular version. All I
I
Need
don't
ain't
like the
right.
regular version at
So
all. Crowd, let me get a
no.
thumbs up, thumbs down to Cal, Method Man. Stay or go.
Crowd. Keep it. Keep it.
Y'all gotta
Man,
keep
don't
the
keep
Cal.
it.
Bring
Nah.
the
Send it back to
pain. Like,
Send.
are
That
y'all
shit for
serious?
the
uh,
name. See, thumbs up, thumbs
That's what I'm
down.
saying. Like,
Ooh,
what?
I
well,
see.
all
It's a
due respect to
Man,
mixture.
Meth,
it's
It
yeah,
is a
it's a
mixture.
lot of thumbs down. I see.
it ain't it.
I thumbs down. That's
Man,
not
these
it.
niggas are
It's a
Look at
crazy,
lot
bro.
of
Especially in
It's a
thumbs down.
mixture.
look
1994.
at
It's like
Rusty's
the
white thumb.
19th best album of 1994.
Twitter niggas.
Rusty
Hey,
got that
them
white ass
cartoon hands,
thumb.
they don't
Yeah,
count.
and
It's
the
Black
string
History
of Wu
Month.
Tang album outputs, man, it's like
I see a
it
lot of
ain't even
thumbs
close
up.
to the
Come on,
best
y'all.
one.
That Cal's gonna stay.
It ain't
It's
enough
it's
black
a
thumbs up.
mixture.
It's Black
It's
History
a
Month.
mixture.
Nah, there's
It's
plenty
a
of black
mixture of
thumbs up
both.
on the bottom. Cal staying.
It
Y'all
ain't no
bugging.
why the black
Nah,
thumbs up are on the
back
bottom.
that up.
We literally about to put off to Cow.
No, we're not
Y'all
putting off the
serious?
What's
Yeah,
Cal.
we're
that
not.
shit y'all be
I,
smoking?
I got
And if y'all looking at the crowd, there's plenty of thumbs up.
I
Y'all
got a
gotta
I got
stop.
a
Look at
question
the
for
crowd.
Todd and Sean, two people who seem to be going up for Takal, right?
When the last time you
Yeah,
listened?
The
no, no.
crowd is going up
I'm
for Cal, man. Look in the crowd. Stop
I'm
that
asking,
Wait, hold
shit.
up.
bro.
Hey,
Last
We
time
about
look,
to
we
They
ask
man,
when was
going
the
up
listen,
for
last
man.
time?
Method
When was
Man.
the
They
last
not
time we
going up for
listened to
Takal.
it? When
Hey,
was
yeah,
the last
yeah,
last
going
time
up
we
for
listened
Meth, and
to
I
it?
love Meth.
Yesterday.
For
I
Method Man,
love
can't
Meth
none
to
of them
death.
name no albums off that. I mean, no songs off that album. Come
I
on, bro.
I love Meth to death, y'all. But this you gotta understand about the Wu Tang output. It went to Cal, to Return to the 36 Chambers, to Cuban Links, to Liquid Swords, to Iron Man. By the time we consumed all that, Cal got pushed down
Takal
on
the
the
worst
list.
one.
I would
I
facts.
mean,
agree
I'm
with
not gonna
that, but
vote
it
nah,
for
it's
it.
still
definitely not the
belongs to
worst
be
one.
voted
It's
on.
definitely
That's
not the
all I'm
worst
saying.
one.
Why?
And
Why? Because they
when did
got a
Liquid
TV
Swords
show.
drop?
It belongs because it has enough stays and it has enough stays on the
Hold
crowd.
on, Sean. Let
Come
me
on
ask you
now.
a question.
You gonna vote for it, Sean?
No, he's not. He's not.
No,
But is it even a Sean?
no,
Is it even a wild card for you?
no.
Then what we?
Okay, then.
So
So
why we
there
having
Mm,
we got
discussion?
our
mm.
answer.
All right. So one last time. Takal by Method Man. Stay or go. Crowd up. Let
Stay.
me get it.
In the
Go.
Still
pantheon
stays.
of these albums, man,
Go.
I love
Still
my brother
stays.
Method Man to death, man. But it's got to ride.
It ain't no Bobby Digital.
All right.
We take it to Cal out.
No.
Send it back to Stapleton.
We gonna
Oh,
smoke that
I
fat
send it back to
tonight.
Stapleton.
We smoking on Takal
Smoking
tonight.
on to
What's
Cal
that shit you
tonight.
niggas smoking?
Go and get my lighter, Brandon.
Wow.
all right. Look.
Pass it over.
All right.
Nah. The crowd.
It looks
It's a
like
lot
it's
of thumbs down. The crowd. I ain't gonna front. So.
There's
Moving
a
on
lot
to
of
Cal
thumbs up
Tag.
in the crowd. Y'all
it's
are
a mixture
Twitter
of
wilding right
All
niggas,
now.
A
right.
lot
man.
of
These
It's
some
thumbs down
Twitter
on my
all
niggas,
right.
side.
man.
It's gonna stay.
Thank you.
Get that.
I bet you it gets more votes than half of these albums y'all talking about. But
What? They
It
all
It
gonna
won't.
get.
won't.
Okay,
But
it
okay,
won't. It won't.
okay.
you gonna
all right.
vote? You gonna vote 10 times, Sean?
Nah, it's not getting any votes. I ain't gonna front because only two albums getting votes.
Then we can let it go then.
See
We
what
can
I'm
let it
saying,
You
bro?
did all
go.
that shit
Like,
for an
bro.
album that ain't gonna
Okay,
get
if
enough
that's
Sean
the
votes
Sean is
case,
or
just an
be on
easy
our
Moving
list.
K
right
you can let
album.
all
along.
That's
these
all.
shits go then. If that's the case.
What is the point of the
Yeah,
competition?
they're still Illmatic and Ready to Die. Let's be honest. How many votes
All
is
right. All right.
anybody
All right.
else getting?
No, it
I
ain't.
mean,
Everybody ain't on that Illmatic.
Oh,
Ready to
here we
die
go.
train.
All right, let's keep
Oh
going.
All right,
yeah,
we
here we go.
I guess that's going. All right, so
All right.
we came strapped. MC8.
That can go.
yeah, that's going to
Yeah,
go.
that's not the one.
All right.
That's a weird
I don't
title.
even think he got one, but that's okay.
Oh,
Okay,
Don't play
Cam,
MC8.
hold
Don't
on.
don't
Damn,
don't do that to
Cam,
Abe.
damn.
Now, calm that down.
Killer Cam.
Cam is back with her violence.
Draco.
all right.
Name
Oh,
his one. Go ahead. I'm here for his one.
oh shit.
Music.
Music to drive by.
Still here.
All right, we gonna keep moving. It takes a thief, Coolio.
No.
Nah, that
Wait.
wasn't the
Nah,
one
Rest
for
in
me at
peace
dog.
to
Rest
the
all.
in
guy that put
peace.
it up.
Nah, dog. Man had 4 brains. Nah, dog.
Rest in
Come
peace.
on, man.
All right.
Oh,
Between a rock and a hard place, artifacts.
No.
Oh.
Name the top
Come on with the get down.
Name what? Name what now?
the top five. Give me the top five on that one.
Come on with the get down.
Yeah, because that's not the one with wrong side of the
It
track.
is.
Is
It
that the one
is.
with wrong side?
It's the one with wrong
Oh, so
side of the
that's it
tracks.
though. That's it though.
Oh yeah,
No,
you got 4 more to go.
come on with
Yeah,
the get
what other
down.
songs on there, Phil?
Nah, that's
Coming through
it.
your
Hold on,
block
hold on.
with
What other
Red
songs
Man.
on there, Phil? What?
I'm not doing this, man.
Yeah,
I can name
nah.
all the songs. I know it's not getting votes, so we can keep moving.
What's the other songs?
Coming
Yeah,
through
what's
your
the other
block.
song? Nope.
Old school.
Anytime a nigga
Coming
say
through.
yeah, go to the next one.
Them niggas say
I
All right, all right.
that.
but
It's coming through your
but for
block.
not
What
for
goes
nothing,
on?
man.
Dynamite
Let me
Soul is
explain
on
something real
there. Come
quick,
on with
y'all.
the Get
Not for
Down
nothing
remix
is
with
this.
Buster. Heavy
Yeah,
Ammunition.
not
So it's a lot of joints.
yeah, not for nothing, y'all. Y'all got to understand this too. At that time, the bar was so high that albums that was like that was actually good at that time had to fight against albums that was so superior than that shit. But if that album sonically came out now, motherfuckers would be on it. If you understand what I mean. Like it's just because we weren't going by Billboard or anything like that. We was only by what the album sounded like. So the albums is just you might not know at that time is you got to understand the abyss of albums that was out around that time. This nigga called.
I respect it. All right, we gonna move right along. We gonna move right along. Next up we have To the Death, MOP.
Stay.
Nah, not
Nah,
that one.
Firing Squad is the one.
Yep.
Not the flush. All right. Uh,
Disrespect to the first family, man.
all right. Creeping on the come up. Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That's not
No.
it.
We
Hell
know the
no.
one.
No.
Nah, it's not the one.
We know what the one
That
is.
ain't the one other two.
All right. Next up, the most beautifulest thing in this world. Keith Murray.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes
sir.
again and
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
stay.
sir,
that
Yes.
one.
buddy.
Yes.
Yes,
And
sir.
He
yes.
been.
The single, but not the album.
Oh shit.
I don't know about
Draco
that.
Cam.
Let
I
me
get
see.
lifted.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. The crowd. Keith Murray.
What
Yes.
album? Who is
Yes.
Keith
it?
Murray.
The
Yes.
most
Keith
beautifulest
Murray,
thing in the
most
world.
beautiful albums. Yeah.
Oh,
And
We
I'm
keeping
Looks
it.
like it's staying.
I
Looks like it's
don't know.
staying.
I don't even know who that is.
Wait, we'll keep that instead of Bonta?
You said you don't know who
That
that
ain't the
is.
Bone
Wait,
Thugs and
hold
Harmony.
up. Somebody said they
What?
don't know who Keith Murray is.
Oh god.
Yeah, Keith Murray was this shit back then.
man,
All right.
let's man, next album, man.
All right. Music and Our Message. Public Enemy.
No.
Nah,
No,
No.
nah,
absolutely
nah.
no.
Now y'all can't put the flush to Public Enemy. Come on now.
We can't put it on Public End, but we can that album though.
Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
That is
Y'all
true.
just bullshit.
That's
All
fair.
right.
Great album cover though.
Shout out to
Let's
all the
go ahead.
thumbs down. I'm seeing. All right. Next up, we got Blunted on Reality. The Fugees.
Definitely
No,
not.
AD,
no, that
Yes.
ain't the
We
Not
one.
hate
this
first of
album.
nah.
all.
No.
That's
First
a
of
no.
all,
Let's go,
time
AD.
out.
What you got?
Time out. I know we ain't finna talk about every Fuji's album deserves to be on there.
That's a damn lie.
Like,
AD, you's a damn lie. You a lie.
First of all,
Nah.
the
listen,
best song is not
somebody
even on
blunted
the
on
album.
reality right now. Like,
Yeah,
listen,
cause I'm telling you, man, if
The
they
vocab
walked into the
remix.
rough house and them rough house niggas like, all right, if you don't do it on this next one, you out of here. And that next one was
Yeah.
score.
Oh
So that first album was not the
yeah.
movie.
Chris Swartz definitely
I'll
had
let
his
it go.
hand on the eject
I'll let it
button.
go. But
Nappy
I just
Head, the
want
remix
I just
ain't
want to
on
let it be
there.
known that Lauren Hill will be on this album, this list twice this year.
This year.
Yeah,
Anyway.
she wasn't even Lauren yet.
Yeah,
It was April.
after Mona Lisa, that just falls off a
But that
cliff.
was the remix, Cam.
Yeah.
The one that everybody liked and know wasn't even on the album.
Yeah, Nappy
Oh
Head
God.
remix ain't on there. Is the vocab remix
Nope.
on there? Nah, hell,
Oh God.
gone.
The,
Break Bud on it. Let's go.
those are the two things that saved them from getting dropped. Them remixes.
We holla at you.
All right. Next up.
RJ the Goat said there are only 2 songs on that Fuji album and they were remixes.
Mm.
Yeah, they not even on the album. They
Next album.
All
yep.
right. That's gone.
Next.
Something serious. Big Mike.
Stay.
Day.
That's a stay.
I listened to that yesterday. That shit was
That's
All right. That's staying. Next up. On the outside looking in. A-Ball MJG.
It's
that one.
it's re- it's
Ooh,
really
that's
hard to take
yeah.
a lot of their albums off, man.
Yeah.
they so
They're just
good, but
great
it's just
albums,
this
man.
94 is so stacked, man.
Eight Ball and them, they need a greatest hits album, honestly. But
Yeah,
that's another
I think they
conversation.
got one actually.
Ball and G had a lot of good albums
They
around
do.
that time, man.
Hey,
Shit.
crowd, thumbs up, thumbs down. On the outside looking in, 8 Ball MJG.
I say stay shit.
Did we have this on? Did we have it on the
I
Southern
think
Hip
this
Hop
one can
bracket?
go. This I think we got
I
this.
think this
I
out of
don't.
the group is the
I
one
don't
that
think
can
this
go.
one made.
Crowd,
I don't
crowd,
think this one
crowd,
made the
crowd
Southern
looking
This
Hip
the
like
Hop
the
one where
same
he
bracket.
looking
thing.
through the keyhole on the album cover, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this one could go.
I see thumbs down.
All right. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to
Hey, let's defer to London on this one.
or not.
Keep it
Next up we
pushing.
got America's Nightmare, Spice One.
That can go.
It can go.
It can.
We gonna have Spice One every chance we can.
All right, seen the thumbs down. All right, that's out of here. Uh, Funk the World, Craig Mack.
No.
Project Funk the World.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm gonna
like
go with
Ah,
no.
that album. I like that album.
yeah, man. I don't know about that, man. I think that's a stay for me.
I mean, with
Making
it,
moves with
making moves with
Puff. Come
Puff
on.
and flavor in your ear, and what else?
And Get Down.
What? No, wait, hold
Yeah,
up.
Get Down was
Flavoring?
crazy.
Yeah.
Come on
Yeah,
now. What we
It's
doing?
yeah. Can
three.
I get
It's
down?
a stay.
Yeah,
Get
can I get
down.
down? Can I get down?
All right, enough on the effects.
I
It's
I I'll
fine.
I'll,
Come on.
I'll concede on Funk the World.
All right, let's see. That's like a stain. All right. Don't fight the feeling. Rapping Forte.
Mm-mm.
Holla.
No.
Mm-mm.
Rapping Forte.
Don't do it.
Looks like it's going. Respectfully, of course. Nonfiction, Black Sheep.
Nope.
It could go.
We know the Black Sheep album.
All right. The Ghetto's Trying to Kill Me, Master P.
No.
That wasn't the one yet.
Not yet.
See, Biz Baddest Beats, Biz Markie.
Mm-mm.
It was dope, but
Nope.
no.
Rest in peace, of course. Planet of the Apes, The Lynch Mob.
All of my
Nope.
nuts. Entertaining, but it
No.
could go.
Is that the one with Gorillas in the
It's
Mist on it?
Gorillas in the Mist is on there.
Yeah, that's the only one really. Gorillas in the Mist.
Crowd saying thumbs down as well. All right. And then we got Behind Bars, Slick Rick.
That
Nope.
album is actually good, bro.
But
It's some
nope.
shit on there.
Shout out to the Bush Babies. They just I figured I'd mention them since they ain't gonna get mentioned.
Crowd.
Are they not?
Yo,
They not? They
we
not
not
for
voting
this
for this
year?
Bushman? Yeah, they 94. Ambush is
Yeah,
94. They
Ambush
labeled
is 94,
that
but I think
definitely
Flo
should
was
be
wrapping
on
it
here.
up, so I just wanted to mention them.
Nah. That needs to be on here.
Which one?
That's
Which one is
Ambush. That's
Gravity?
That's Remember
remember
We,
That's Remember We.
Rerun
That's
King,
Rerun
Kings Don't Run
Things.
We. Yeah, Rough and
What's the name of the
Rugged.
album?
We Run
Nah,
It's a few
Things.
Pondy Attack.
Rerun Things. Yeah.
That should be on
All
here.
right.
That
Stay
should be
or
on here.
Swing is
Nobody can
on
vote
there.
for it, but that should be
stay
on
or
here.
go.
Stay.
Stay.
Hey.
Stay.
All right, Tandia, add that to the list.
What was the name of it
The
again?
Bush Babies. Ambush.
Bush Babies.
What's the
Oh,
name of the
that's a
album?
The
stay.
name of the album is Ambushed.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Ambush, Bush Babies. All right.
Thank you. Shout out to Tandia. If you in the crowd, definitely join the Discord link. It's not the top of the page no more. But
Yo, Flo, is there a Discord for albums that we recommend that cats check for if they have never heard it? Because that should be one of them.
we
That
can definitely make that a
The
channel.
Eclectics.
yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely make that a channel on the Discord.
Okay,
When you
bet.
get a chance, London, just throw it at the top. Discord link. All right. And if you're tweeting about this, definitely use that hashtag FNN bracket. We appreciate that over here. And what was he say? Behind bars, Slick Rick. That was a go.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
think we said. I thought it was a stay.
That
Let
can
me know.
go.
One more time. Behind bars by Slick Rick. Thumbs
That
up,
can
I
thumbs
go.
say it
down.
could go.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's though.
All right, respect to see thumbs down. All right,
All
that
right.
works. And last but not least, Gorilla Funk by Paris.
No.
No,
Nah.
Get
sorry.
up.
Bye.
All right,
Did you say MOP?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they killed.
They got packed up like the
And what?
Clippers.
What?
That's
Got really packed up.
that's how about some hardcore to the death. Man, you're crazy.
All right, what was the one that we added? So I got it to the list.
The Bush Baby.
And Bush, the Bush Babies, the
And
Bush
Bush, the
Babies.
Bush babies. All right.
Never mind.
Also, shout out to the Beat Nuts. Pause.
All right. So 94.
B nuts.
I was
Totally
about to
forgot
get
Them
you.
about that.
niggas. All right.
I knew y'all was about to get me. That's why I just preemptively.
All right. So the list goes as followed. This is the list that we're voting on. Again, the whole crowd will get a chance to vote when the poll goes up. Each person on stage will give a little speech about their pick. Y'all know how this goes. All right, so the selections for 94, we narrowed it down to Illmatic by Nas, Ready to Die by Biggie, The Diary by Scarface, Hard to Earn, Gangstar, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music by Outkast, Stress, The Extension Agenda, Organized Confusion, The Sun Rises in the East, Ja Rule the Damager, Resurrection by Common, The Main Ingredient, P Rock and CL Smooth, Ill Communication, Beastie Boys, There's a Dark Side by Redman, Word Life, OC, Regulate, G Funk Era, Warren G, Super Tight, UGK, Blowout Comb, Diggable Planets, Functified, The Brat, The Most Beautifulest Thing in This World, Keith Murray, Something Serious by Big Mike, Funk the World by Craig Mack, and Ambush by the Bush Babies. That's the complete list. We'll go in order. All right.
Never mind.
We
Bruh.
smoking on
You know what I mean?
Takal tonight.
I mean,
As long as that list is, ain't no way to
all
count
right.
not
So
supposed to be on
I'll
that
You
list.
know
hold
what I'm
on.
saying?
No, I think
I'll
it
ask
doesn't
right
belong
now.
there.
Before you even give a speech, was anybody going to vote to the cap? Vote to the cap. I'll add it right now. So they got it.
Bro, but who's gonna vote for half of
I'm just
these though? Is
saying.
my point. It's the disrespect, bro.
Yeah, that's not a fair metric.
I really think y'all voted for the name of the artist and not the project.
But
No,
Takao
I
should be on
lived
that
it.
list. It's
Flo, I lived it,
representative
bro.
of
All
I
right,
that
lived
genre.
where
it.
was
Isn't
you
that
at
one
when
of the
it came out?
criteria?
Tell me, because you're gonna tell me your whole story.
Meridian Hill Hall. That shit was everywhere. So I'm trying to tell you, when it dropped, it was. I'm trying to tell you, Trey, Trey Lee, you were there. Please back me
Were
up.
you in the tunnel? Were you in the tunnel, Todd?
No, I was in DC.
I just want to know if you was in the tunnel when it
No, I
came out.
wasn't in
That's
the
all.
tunnel, but I'm sure they played it. I'm just trying to tell y'all disrespecting that shit right now.
Crowd,
What?
thumbs up, thumbs down to Cal.
I thought we trying to find the greatest, not what they played back in '93.
Yo, just leave it and then let nobody not vote for it.
Let nobody not vote for
Give
it.
it a go ahead, Flo. Give it a participation trophy.
Double
I
dust.
love it, Chrissy.
Yeah, give Takao the same participation trophy as the Bush Babies and Biggie.
Okay,
Like, stop
Wow.
playing.
okay.
All right,
I added it
all
back.
right,
Let's add in the power characters.
and relax. And to
Y'all
Cal is
niggas.
added. All right, all right.
Y'all funny,
I'll
bro.
Thank you.
kick it off. First and foremost, shout out to Functified and the Brat. Congrats to the Brat again. Uh, Another runner up for me was Super Tight UGK. Shout out to the Southern bracket we did because it had me go back to a lot of albums that I wasn't familiar with, and that album is dope as hell. A possible wild card for me. Shout out to Word Life OC. Nice told me listen to that. I did. It's a very very good album. Shout out to Redman. So I thought I was gonna come in here. I'm not gonna say shake the room, but I had to think to myself, am I voting for the greatest album of this year or just the one that I probably played the most and would probably play the most, even though it's not the best? It's my personal favorite from this selection. And that is Southern Playalistic. I was gonna come in here and say, you know what? That's just a personal fave of mine, but I couldn't in good faith say that it was technically better than Ready to Die or Illmatic or The Diary's debatable, but for me, I gotta go with Illmatic, but I really was tempted to go Outkast because that's just a personal favorite of mine. That's actually my favorite Outkast album. I know it's not the best one, but
Well,
shut up. It's just
Queen's bias.
Queen. I know what you're trying to do. But I'm gonna go with Illmatic by Nas. But I was real close to going somewhere else. But I'm sticking with Nas in this situation. Shout out to Queens. Cam, what?
Queen's bias.
Cam, what up?
All right. Well, Flo, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. I thought I was going to be on an island tonight by going Southern Playalistic, but I went back and I listened to it again, and I forgot who posed the question. I think it was Ninth, or yeah, it might have been Ninth. Like, if aliens were to come on Earth, what album would we give them to play? What album would we give to play and let them like really get a full representation of what hip hop is? And for me, as much as I love that Illmatic album, I love Ready to Die. I already know those albums. I already know what the race is going to be. But for me, it is Southern Playalistic. That album sounds flawless today. And at that time, when you think about it, it's like, yo, New York was so at the top. Everything just came through New York at that time, and rightfully so. But when they said the South had something to say, boy, were they right. That album, I mean, it's just flawless to me. Everything about Southern Playalistic, and y'all
Did they
know how.
say it that year?
Listen, mind your
They
business. I'm
did.
They
I'm
won.
They
I'm
did.
They
For the
won.
record, yes.
They
They
did.
did. It was the 94 choice. Goodness
let me
gracious.
let me live my life.
AD
Let me live my
trying to
life.
slow down the argument and you went for her.
Right, just pay it for my neck. Don't worry, because when the Fugees, I'm on Lauren's ass. But yeah, Southern play it for me.
All right. Somebody said the Discord link wasn't working. If you want to join the Discord, which I suggest that you do, go to the Flow Nightly Network page, the Twitter page. It's the third one at the top. Click that, go to the bio, and that should work for you. If not, just hit me on the side. I'll send it to you. Thank you to Cam. And next up, London, who is actually running the page tonight.
Come back to me, Flo.
I know what that means. All right, Wango.
Oh shit.
Wango, you still there? All
All
right.
right. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. All right. Look, Flo. I don't know why you didn't do it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I thought I
Oh,
could
this
trust my
isn't an
brother
island?
during Black History Month.
Okay.
But it's fine. Cam, I'm standing right next to you in solidarity.
Let's go.
Um, Look, like I said, when we first got started, 7 times out of 10 during this whole bracket, I'm a lean South and West. It was West for 93. It's South. It's South for 94. Um, yeah, like no disrespect at all. Not even in a little bit. Like no joking disrespect. No nothing to Nas to Biggie. But with this Outkast album, like I listened to all three today, and there's just something about this Outkast album where it's just that Southern flavor that's just like woven through everything on this album. It just feels like a nice hug. Like I don't know how else to put it. Like that's what it is. And you know what? Being up north, it was a nice warm hug. And being up north, it's cold over here. I'm tired. It's winter. Like I don't want it. You know, the Outkast album was just perfect. Um, it's not the best Outkast album, so I'm gonna be up on here screaming and rooting for Outkast again. But yeah, no, this year I didn't think I was gonna go with this, but nah, it's my favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's the best. You can beat me about it or tell me to take my young ass somewhere else, but it's fine. Um, to everyone else is about to go, the OG like Cam can say this is the best album. If a young nigga like me can say it's the best album, I think y'all can say it. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine to be a little different. You ain't gotta go. You ain't gotta. You gotta go with what people are gonna say. Flo's not gonna be mad at you if you don't agree with him. He'll be here tomorrow. So I mean Thursday. It's fine. It's fine. That's it. That's my speech.
Niggas is talking about hugs.
Wait.
This is the Disney Plus bracket.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
not hip hop. What?
Absolutely. Oh, so as a black man, I can't show,
Oh Lord, here
emotion
we go.
through
I'm
my.
on
Oh
mute.
I can't
Jesus.
do that.
This is
I
Black
can't
Boy
do that.
Joy.
That's what we doing. Come
Oh
on.
shoot.
Black
Not
boy
Black
No
Boy
joy.
Joy.
feelings.
We
My
This
we
is
fault.
PC
black
in
My
here.
fault. I won't do
I'm
that
sorry.
no
I thought
more.
this was hip hop. My
Mm.
this
bad.
thanks.
Oh.
Get him, Chris.
Mm.
Step on them white
I'm
sneakers.
let's see. I'm here. I'm be here for your speech. Let's see what you do.
All right.
I don't give speeches.
Speaking of speeches, Dap, what's up?
I'm gonna just make this quick. Definitely came down to three albums for me, and one of them was not Illmatic. We're not gonna go into that. But I'm gonna definitely vote for the album. Well, of course, Southern Playlistic is definitely one of my favorite Outkast projects, but they're gonna have their time later on in this bracket. Right now, we're gonna talk about one of the greatest debuts ever. Like Ninth was talking about debut albums and whatnot. This is one of the most flawless albums ever made. Yes, maybe a little bit of New York, Brooklyn bias. I do not care. Whatever. Only one feature on this album, and frankly, Big didn't even need that. He even needed to have nobody carry his water for him. He did everything he needed to do on every track. So, Ready to Die is definitely my vote easily.
All right. Trey Lee, what up?
Yeah, man, rattling off these albums, it was very nostalgic. Brought me right back to Howard University's campus in '94, and a lot of this shit was rocking. I mean, the OC album's crazy. The There's a Dark Side was my shit. Like I murdered that album. The Southern Playalistic was crazy, but the craziest of all of the albums during that time on campus was Illmatic. Like that shit shook the world. Like that shit was everywhere, and we got it kind of early, so it was like we were in possession of the golden egg, and everybody had to come through us to hit a joint before it actually landed. You know what I'm saying? So, Illmatic, man, that nigga's a boy wonder. He was the boy wonder back then. You know what I'm saying? So, just the impact of that alone, where we were, was bananas. So, it's got to be Illmatic.
All right, I respect that. Sean Breeze.
Yeah, I mean, I think taking, Southern Playalistic isn't that much of a, Lake Island to stand out. But I mean, at this point, that OC album is was crazy. Like Word Life, the J. Rue, the Damager, the Gangstar, Hard to Earn, and Common Resurrection. There's a lot of ledges you could stand on and it be respectful and pick from this year. So I'm gonna put that out there. So, but I'm not gonna be one of them people that's going on to one of them ledges. But I could understand if someone went towards some of those other ledges. For me, it comes down to two albums. Um, I feel like Illmatic is the album that if you were gonna say what's the quintessential hip hop album, Illmatic is that. If aliens were to come down, blah 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 blah, it's Illmatic to show the essence of hip hop. But I'm going with the one that I'm playing more and that I think is equally as important, and that's Ready to Die without question. And Method Man
Sensible people.
Method Man was the feature on that, and y'all tried to pack
No,
him
we
up.
packed up to
But
Cal. The one,
No,
nah,
straight up to
nah.
the
I'm
Cal.
one
just
you
saying.
didn't
I'm
vote
just
for, the
saying.
one you
I'm
didn't
just
vote for,
saying.
we
No,
packed that
no.
up.
I'm just saying. But
And Meth's feature on that album is better than the
was
Host of
dope.
Cal album.
He
Don't
should have
you
put that on to
dare.
Cal.
Don't you dare. Because
Better than the
that
Host of
feature was
Cal album.
fire. But
Yeah, it was
I'm
better.
getting off because we still got to do 95 and it's past my bedtime. So Ready to Die. That's my vote.
Niggas got hugs and bedtimes. All right, Tandia.
Everything Sean said, and I'm also going with Ready to Die.
All right, Puff, what's good, bro?
Man, fuck all you hoes, get a grip, motherfucker.
Whoa, Puff.
Man,
Really?
Puffy Saint.
Happy birthday, bro, by the way.
Let's go,
Happy
Puff.
I
birthday,
appreciate
Puff.
you. I'm a little
Happy
sauce, but
birthday.
it's definitely ready to die for sure.
Yeah, we could tell.
Harlem in the building.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ty, what up?
When
Yeah,
me
I
and Big
mean,
was at me and Big was at Howard.
okay, you want a story? You want a story? No, here's a story.
Wow.
Here
No,
we
here's a
go.
story. Here's a
You and
story.
Big was at
Big
Howard
Big
Park.
did say he was at Howard Homecoming. He did say that.
Here's a story. Here's a
Shout out to
story.
Puff,
There's a
you heard?
picture. There's a picture of my man Monty as Mr. Howard and my girl from New Orleans, I forget her name, who took that picture. They're leaning in, Big is sitting right there. I took that picture. If y'all see that picture, there's a
I
picture of
know the
him.
pic you talking about.
Yeah,
Guru,
there's a
young
picture.
Guru posted that picture.
There's
Yeah,
a
I know what
picture
you're
of him.
talking
I
about.
took that picture. When Puff was still promoting, he had a we had a McDonald's on Georgia Avenue right across from campus. He went to that McDonald's and got all the Big Mac. That was back when you would get what was it, like
What the fuck?
the styrofoam Big Mac sandwich joints, right? And before they made it paper. Puff got all of those shits. I don't know how he got them. But on one, it was the most genius shit I've ever seen. It's what made me want to go into advertising and marketing, actually. On one side of the tape, that's back when you would get tapes, singles, actually. On one side of the tape was Craig Mack, and on the other side was B.I.G. I forget whatever songs there were, but
One of the
Big
best marketing
Mac.
tools ever.
Party and
It was
bullshit.
fucking genius, and I
Yeah,
helped him
party and
pass. I
bullshit.
was part of
Genius.
that little street team on campus at that time. I never met Big, but K Sarah, I took that picture. But
It was
anyway,
juicy and flavor in your
we
ear.
okay, there it
Facts.
is.
The Big Mac.
So
Yeah.
I wish I would have kept that shit. But point is, y'all, we talking about the greatest hip hop album. Come on, like this is the year. It's gonna come from this year. You know what I mean? So like I know Jay got their stands and shit, and I'm good with that too. And I know how we voted last time. But again, the best hip hop album to anybody in the world, if they came out of space or whatever y'all say, it's gotta be Illmatic. I mean, production. I'm not even talking about lyricism yet.
Clip
We
it.
talking about the greatest producers of all time on besides Dre, besides maybe Pharrell, on this album. At that time, it was a fucking murderer's row. And every there's not a miss on this. There's not a miss on this album. And I know it's a short album. I know y'all same shit applied that y'all were trying to say about Anita Baker Rapture. But this right here, stop it. This is the greatest hip hop album of all time. So obviously, it's going to be the greatest album of '94.
Lord, free my people.
That's fire.
That's
Went
true. That producer's piece is real too. That was a murderer's row producer.
That
Yeah.
was
I
fire.
went to
Wasn't
And
sleep.
it
doing that
goes
at
That
the
was
against
time.
the
It
fire.
was.
idea.
I'll save it.
Todd, that was fire. Todd,
And
I
that
it
was
went
goes
to
fire.
against the idea that Nas picks bad beats, but that first album has a superstar, crew of producers. So that's real shit.
I got a
Yeah.
real question. Did he pick
Actually,
those
never agreed
beats?
with that.
First album?
Most of them he did. Um, he said no to like the Primo beats. He picked all of them. The Large Professor beats. Large Pro gave to him. He picked LES for Life's a Bitch, and Q-Tip gave him One Love.
That's dope. That's
Well,
dope.
wait till my turn. You just wait till my damn turn, boy. Whew, Lord Jesus.
Oh shit. All right. Where we at? Where we at? Hold on. My app is tripping. All right, next up, Philmatic. Wonder what he's voting for.
So shout out to my homegirl Shay Noor, who has a song called 1994. She was actually born on the date Illmatic release, and she talks about in the song how great the year was. So definitely shout out to all the artists. Common, Resurrection, one of my favorite albums. Was actually playing that today, getting ready for this. Southern Playalistic, super special. Ready to Die Big is my favorite MC. You know, I'm on record as saying that. I think he's the greatest, excluding nobody. But the best, the best, the greatest 39 minutes and 51 seconds in audio recorded history is Illmatic, period. I'm not trying to hear nothing else. People, I'm not talking to the people on the stage. Y'all do what y'all do. The people in the audience, come on, don't do the right thing, y'all. Stop playing.
All right, thank you, thank you. Where we at? Next up, Chrissy was good.
Ready to Die. Shout out to The Main Ingredient by Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
Yes,
That's
Lord.
one of my
Yes,
favorite
yes.
projects.
Absolutely, yes,
Absolutely,
yes.
Classic
absolutely.
project, but Brooklyn Bias, Ready to Die.
All right,
That's your natural hair color right now.
where we going?
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Knife, what's up?
Oh Lord. Shouts to the main ingredient. Like I said, it's the album that taught me production. Everything on that album was, main ingredient is a masterpiece of a record. And also shouts to Ready to Die. Um, it showed us how Ready to Die changed the clubs, man. Like it changed the clubs from everything we know from bottle service to everything we know about that all stems from Puffy and Bad Boy and Ready to Die. Like it's just, most records at that time was like super, like early '90s records was like fast. Like Looking at the Front Door was a fast record. Like, it was fast records, but Ready to Die was an album that kind of like made us all put our champagne glass in the air, and it was all a dream and sway it back and forth. We don't get that without Biggie. So shouts to that whole Bad Boy movie, but that's not why we're here. We are here because of some 17-year-old kid in Queens, New York. Um, the fact that he wrote that, start writing that shit at 17 years old blows my fucking mind. Like, so much to be said about kids when they say kids don't have a lot on their mind and kids are not supposed to be deep in their thoughts like that. Illmatic shatters all of that shit. Like, let's start with the album cover. How many babies have we seen on album covers and kids we've seen on album covers since then? Everybody got an old Polaroid or some shit or something with them on the front of a cover. We don't see that until Illmatic. We don't see it. That is the album cover alone is iconic. It's been iconic, and ever since then, everybody want to put their adolescent picture on an album cover. I don't know who said something. I think it's Todd. The producers on the album, arguably still the best collection of producers ever assembled. Busta Rhymes talks about it in Hip Hop Evolution. He said it's like the Avengers or the X-Men of producers. A very young Pete Rock. You got DJ Premier on not once, not twice, but 3 times. You got Large Professor on the end using a sample that was it seemed to be so egregious at the time. To take human nature and turn it into that is stupid. To have one feature only and to also spawn a career from that one feature, AZ, to the fact that we enjoyed Ready to Die. I enjoy Ready to Die. It's the album to ride to. It's the album to feel good to. It's the throw your champagne in the air album. It's the party album. It's a sonically great album. Probably the #1 album we'll study to the end of time in hip hop will be Illmatic. I've been in academia for 16 years. No other album in academia, and no other rap album in academia is talked about more than Illmatic. It's not. From books to documentaries to my colleague and brother Michael Eric Dyson, it is the quintessential album to study. If Ready to Die is the album to enjoy, Illmatic is probably the most studied album in hip hop history. We're still studying that album. How this kid pulled that shit off. So my vote is 100% Illmatic.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Yo, London, you back on stage? I know your shit was like messing up. London, you there?
There's no London.
I say he got the co-host on.
All right, let's go next.
Opted out.
We'll get back.
Yeah. Nah, but he didn't want to be putting the
Hey,
joint on the jumbotron. That's why I asked.
true.
Try leaving and come back, London. We'll get you up here. And he ain't vote yet. All right. So,
I didn't vote.
oh, my fault.
I can put it on the
All right.
thing.
Brandon, what's up?
Brother Knight summed that up. For me, it was definitely the three that everybody already talked about. But just listening, what helped me decide between those three was the fact that with Big's debut, Outkast's debut, and Nas's, it was so much more polished for it to be a debut. And not to take anything from Big or Outkast, but the thing with the Outkast, it feels like, it's beautiful comfort food, it's soul food. It feels like it, like Mungo described it. But it's something about Illmatic that's just another level of dining experience. It's the blueprint. You know what I mean? So having said that, on top of what everybody else already said, it's a foregone conclusion. It's Illmatic. It's easy.
Easy, he says. All right. So, as y'all know, everybody get their speech on stage. You all good? London,
London.
you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
All right, what's up?
So we what we on?
94.
We on 94. Uh This one kind of hard for me, but it ain't the obvious two that y'all thinking of. I'm gonna ask this question. Ninth, in this time period, 1994, how hard is it to go platinum?
It's not as hard as you think. I mean, it's well, you got to think it's hand to hand. Well, put it like this: it's not. It wasn't easy to go platinum, but I will say this: going gold wasn't a failure. To move 500,000 units out the door for a budding genre, like we're still not to the point where everybody going platinum in hip hop like that. So if you sell gold, that's a feat, right? You sell 500,000 records, that's a feat, bro. So for the ones that sold platinum, you got to look at the albums that went platinum around that time. The Chronic, Doggy Style, Ready to Die, couple of them damn MC Hammer albums. Like a lot of albums didn't go platinum out the gate, so that wasn't the movement. You know what I mean? But again, we didn't care about that. We didn't care about if an album went platinum or not. We didn't care.
But you said it was hard, and you said Doggy Style, The Chronic.
Doggy Style, The Chronic, the Southern Playlist to go platinum. Um, uh, like I
I
said, a couple of
believe
them
it
MC
went
Hammer albums,
gold at first and then ultimately platinum.
ultimately platinum. So you got to think like, even if you look at those albums, and again, another reason why it was hard to go platinum at that time is because so much great music was out. If a CD is $17.99, bro, you're going to the store making decisions. You know what I mean? Like you got to go try to pick up 4 or 5 albums in one night, and that was hard to do. As opposed to now, the focus is on the 3, 4 albums at a time. That's really big like that. You had albums that's like so good all through. Look how many albums we got in '94. Imagine you buying all of these albums from 1994, and if you ask me and Todd, we bought a majority of these shits. So it's easily a
Hey,
$200, $300 in CDs, easy. So what I'm trying to say, the profit margin was spread out because every albums was so good. You know what I mean? But niggas is going gold though.
Okay, so you made it a little bit more clear for me, cause for me, I gotta go out my ears and how I feel, and so for Ninth to just say what he said, the person I'm voting for actually did go platinum in 1994. Not only did they go platinum, they were the first to go platinum as a female. So my vote, you know,
okay, nigga. Okay.
this is my vote. This is what I'm saying.
Okay. Stand on that island, boy.
One for the money,
That song wasn't on the album, homie.
Uh-oh.
three to get you
That's the
going.
remix.
Uh,
Oh, Randy. Bang, bang, bang.
Yep, that song wasn't on the album.
He jamming too hard.
Mute it up.
Yeah, not in that
You gotta
capacity.
mute
No.
him. You gotta
Oh
mute
no,
him.
no, 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 no.
I was just doing that because the video at the time, trust me, I know what was on there. I know what was on there now. Trust me. I listened to the album. Trust me.
One for the
Come
money,
on. I know what was on there. Two for the bass.
three to get you going.
All right, London
yeah,
jamming
that's what
now.
I'm thinking.
Only
Smoke the
reason,
fire,
only
smoke the
reason,
fire. All
hold
right,
on, hold on.
smoke the
This is
fire.
my speech. The only reason I played the remix was
This is my
because
speech.
during that time, everybody wanted to say how, Knife had put up, they say they were jamming, and you got that from the Ready to Die album. But if you go back and you go on YouTube and you type in the Brat and you type in Give It To Me remix around the time this album dropped, the remix, the video just alone was so iconic, and the song, like he say, ain't even on the album. But before that, he told you it was hard as fuck to go platinum at that time with the albums that he named, The Chronic, Doggy Style, they pretty much gonna get on this bracket. And we talking, if we talking hip hop, what's the female representation right now? She the first to go platinum. She was
Woman.
this is the first woman album to go
There you go.
platinum, bro. Like, I'm just saying.
But that didn't mean nothing. I don't mean to cut your wisdom, but that didn't mean nothing to us at that time. Be
I
honest.
mean, but
Going
what it mean
platinum didn't
right
mean
now
nothing.
though? What does
Huh?
it mean right now though? Is that not significant?
It still don't mean shit to me. I'm just saying, like, going platinum means nothing. Like, I don't mean no harm when I say that. But you talking about a time where we weren't even reading SoundScan. Like, SoundScan is like accessible information now. In 1994, SoundScan was not accessible information. We didn't care what you did your first week. All we cared about was it playing in our college at that time? What was playing in our college dorm rooms? Or for the fellas at that time, we judge albums which you play Madden to. Put the shit on while we playing Madden. Let that shit run from top to bottom. We really didn't care about what was going platinum or what was on Billboard because we wasn't checking for that. That wasn't our
But
metric.
can I ask the
So
question? Was this album being played then?
no,
It wasn't.
not by us. It wasn't. No, and
Nah, not really.
not really.
Not all crazy like that.
No,
It might
it
get
wasn't.
one spin maybe, but it wasn't heavy
So
rotation.
how?
Like the record, like you talk about remixes, you talk about the Give It to You remix. Probably the most iconic remix around that time was One More Chance. It ain't even close.
But
Like,
that ain't
No,
on the
that's a
album
fact.
either.
right, and I'm saying, I mean, you use that as your point to say, you know, this was on YouTube. That was an iconic moment. The One More Chance video and remix is the most iconic moment from that time. It ain't even close.
That's a
Like,
fact.
And in a close second is Flavor in Your Ear remix.
real shit. Bad.
That's a
I
fact.
think you. I think you. Think you know. If we're talking about like like 94, 95, just straight quote unquote platinum or whatever we gonna call it, or just flat or what was known by most people, it's Bad Boy shit. Bad Boy ran the radio in 94, 95. They ran it. Like, it was unreal what Biggie and Puff them was doing at that time. But you're right. The Brat did was the first. Funktified was a very big, like, Funktified was one of those, what's that? One of them Spring Break on MTV ass records. Funktified was that. But most of us black people wasn't fucking with Spring Break at MTV. We said Freaknik. So
That's a fact.
that's, if you ask us what we playing at Freaknik, it was something playlist. But you know.
Shout out to the brat.
Stand on your
But
honor,
shout
though,
out to a
boy.
brat
That's
though.
I
Shout out to
fuck
the
with
brat.
that.
Don't
Yeah,
I
take nothing
fuck
from
with
her
it.
at all. I'm
I
just giving
fuck
you
with that.
the temperature in 94. That was the temperature at the time.
If
Congrats, Bray.
if I'm being honest, really 94 to me really mid. So that's the only album I
Uh-oh.
fuck.
Mid? This
Oh,
nigga
Kanye.
Yeah,
said,
really.
Come
Man,
Okay,
on,
now
we
you
gotta
man, can
make
we
it
just
to
get the
saying
poll up,
95.
anything.
Come
man?
on,
Can we get
can
the
we
poll up?
oh,
get
Now
them
you
all?
just saying anything.
That
All
nigga
right,
stupid. Go ahead.
London. All
Put the
Just
poll
right.
up.
because we wasn't feeling the brat.
Come on. We gotta make it to
Put the poll up.
95.
Gulag,
Get the poll up.
gulag.
All right.
It is
Put the
though.
poll up, Doctor.
All right,
God
all right,
damn.
we gonna
You
table
heard
that.
what 21 Savage said?
All right.
He said what now?
I said, you
Nope,
heard what
nope,
Next,
21
nope.
95.
Savage
Just don't
said?
even
With a
respond.
poll. With a poll.
next caller.
Poll,
All
please.
right. All right. Saving.
All right, so we about to put the poll up in a second. Your options are Illmatic by Nas, Ready to Die by Big, The Diary, Scarface, Hard to Earn, Gangstar, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music, Outkast, Stress, The Extinction Agenda by Organized Confusion, The Sun Rises in the East, Ja Rule the Damager, Resurrection, Common, The Main Ingredient, P Rock, CL Smooth, Ill Communication, Beastie Boys, There Is a Dark Side, Redman, Word Life, OC, Regulate, G Funk Era, Warren G, Super Tight, UGK, Blowout Comb, Diggable Planets, Functified, The Brat, The Most Beautifulest Thing in the World, Keith Murray, Something Serious, Big Mike, Funk the World, Craig Mack, Ambush by the Bush Babies, and Takao by Method Man are your options. Tandia, you sent that?
Yeah.
Yep, it's already up
All
Go.
there.
right, go to the
If you
top.
got fast Wi-Fi.
Go to the top of the page. If you have to refresh. The poll is up there. You get to vote once. You have about 4 minutes, I believe. 6
6 minutes.
minutes.
I don't know. Well, I don't know if it refreshes. Just I'm. It's just showing up on my thing, so I might have to refresh to see how many minutes. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, 5 minutes voting ends. What up, Icy Johnson?
Shout out to all the people joining the Discord.
Sean, is that your Takao vote?
Oh man.
Wait, y'all just gonna let London rock? 94 was a mid-year for hip hop?
That's
What?
not. That's
No,
not
Oh, I
Yeah,
just
I
thank
don't think
you,
nobody
thank
saying
wasn't
that.
you,
clear on
Nobody
that
saying that.
part.
thank
I
you,
nodded off. I
thank
nodded
you,
off.
we gonna
thank you.
revisit. Let's
Yes,
revisit.
I nodded off.
yes,
He was
yes.
trolling. He was
That's
Man,
Yeah,
come
trolling.
that's
on,
for real.
London. That's not
I'm
that's
being,
not
hey,
Flow
I'm being
Nightly
real,
Network.
man. Come on, bro. Nah, hold on.
Boy wasn't even
Hold on. I'm gonna be
boy
real,
wasn't even
bro.
born
How
yet.
you born?
I ain't even trying to be on no disrespectful like mess like
Nah,
that.
say
Nah,
your
I ain't
name
even
because
know.
you talking from the network page.
All right, man. Come on, man. They know who this is. But for real, I'm not even trying to be on no disrespectful stuff. Mid is when I say mid, that's like a joke. I ain't saying that it's trash, but I'm just saying for like I don't even. I don't think at least my way ain't nobody playing none of this from this year still right now.
Listen, Rihanna's Super Bowl
Okay.
performance, that was mid. 94 in hip hop was not mid. Sorry, London,
Talk
not
to
giving
this
you that.
nigga, man. That,
I don't think
Yeah.
London. Be fair, man. I don't think you can.
Wait, what?
I don't think you can base '94 and who's playing it around your way saying it was mid. That's like me saying they ain't play a lot of ball and G around my way, but that don't mean the albums are mid though. You know what I mean? Like that's if I'm talking about where I live, we ain't play a lot of ball and G. We ain't play a lot of Drew Down. We ain't play a lot of damn Mac. We ain't play a lot of that. But I can't say those albums are mid though because we didn't play them. Like they were iconic records, so we can't. I'm not standing for the mid
Nah.
conversation.
Records that you could still play in a party right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like,
what
What was played
party?
during that time?
Knight played those records a couple weeks ago in the party, and we was jammed the fuck out. in
Yeah,
it,
There
in
was
it.
there was like 4 Super Bowl commercials that had
Man,
excerpts of Ready
everybody
to
in that
Die
bit
on it.
over 40.
I'm not over 40. I'm 32.
yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's not true.
I'm
Like
just
I'm
playing.
that's
I'm
not.
33.
just
What we
playing. I'm
talking
just
about?
playing. Mad disrespectful.
Just know this, London. Just know this. There's gonna be a kid to come right behind you. That's like 10 years or 15 years younger than you. Is gonna say whatever you thought that was dope in hip hop. They're gonna call that mid too. So it's only right. It's
nah,
only right.
facts. They're gonna be like, fuck Travis
Listen,
Scott or
Yeah,
whatever.
London,
exactly.
listen. I fuck
Future
with
was
you.
trash.
I
One
fuck with
hundred
you. You
thousand
stood
percent.
on your island. You stood on your island. I respect it. I respect it. But come on, bro. Like,
Okay, Todd, we ain't forget about you,
All
so.
right,
We are
you got some
kings.
oh,
agree.
Oh, we
We
Chrissy,
are
vote for
Chrissy,
kings.
Todd.
Chrissy. You
We
know
Vote
I
are
for
missed you.
kings.
everything.
You know I missed you. You know I missed you.
Oh, Todd.
Y'all really not gonna let me?
No,
Y'all really don't like
the
King? What's
worst
up
thing
with
you
that?
No,
said was that you ain't
I'm
no.
just
No, you said
I
Superstar by
really
Usher was
superstar
trash.
is shit. We ain't
yeah,
never
you
forget
said
that.
Can
ain't
wait,
none
Never
no
wait.
forget that
confessions
ever.
trash.
Like, can you
And
bump it in
that's
the
why I'm
car?
standing.
No.
That's
Can
why
you
I'm
bump it
standing
in
for
your
my
house?
man London
No.
right now. Everybody's got their own
I
ears.
don't
Hey,
That's why I'm
Flo.
standing for my man London right now.
I don't want you to say it with
It's
me.
Hey,
broken.
Flo. Hey, Flo. What
Superstar
did
is a
Todd say?
skit.
Oh,
What did
yo,
Todd say? He
Todd.
say, "Can you ride it in the
Todd was
car?
trying to.
You can't
Can
bump.
you smash it in the
No.
Yo,
car?"
this nigga was trying
No.
to get y'all to vote for
You can bump it
something.
in the house?
He said, "Can
No.
you bump it in the car?" Well, no. Can you bump it in your house? No. Is it playing in
No.
the club? Probably not. But is it a
No.
really good
So
album?
where are you playing this?
We're like, where the fuck are you playing
He
this
taking
album?
Playing this
he
shit right there on the
In
he
his
couch
taking
in
a
the
head.
he taking a
Berlinwater,
walk.
bro.
You
That's how
playing
I
it
feel
right
about
now.
1994.
I live in New York. I
In the
walk.
Nah, y'all gotta stop. What is the poll results?
Hold on. We
Please,
got two.
man,
They
You
please,
got
playing it in the
please.
trash.
one
Shout
minute
out to
left.
The
who.
We Are
1 minute
Shout
King
out to
left.
agenda
whoever.
was horrible.
1 minute.
Stop
Shout
the
out to
vote. Stop
whoever.
the vote.
1 minute.
Shout out to whoever gave Takao those 2 votes. I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all heavy. Whoever
Two
gave
people
Takao those two
voted
It
for
votes,
wasn't the
Takal.
two people
I
trying to have
fuck
on the
with
list.
It
y'all.
was Sean and
It
Todd.
wasn't.
Nah, I voted for Illmatic.
Let's have some suspense.
Illmatic is the rap
And
miseducation
I
of the
voted for
battle.
Ready to Die.
It's okay, cause we about to add some suspense on Thursday with these voters, so y'all can't see it.
Smart. Yeah. I don't like y'all
Yeah,
being able to see it.
I done figured this thing out.
No, I like
No, I
it.
don't.
Shame, shame.
Because y'all could sway it.
We're trying to produce a show here.
Exactly.
Nah,
We need
it's
cliffhangers.
I do miss the crowd being able to give their vote by voice though.
Dumbass
I
Twitter,
can't
man.
I
see.
know. Twitter
I can't.
gotta add more people on stage for
But
us
I
to be able
but
to do
only,
that.
I think only. Oh wait, I can't
That's
see.
just leave it alone. How much time is left on you?
Let me see. Let me see. It keeps saying voting ends in point seconds.
Look
So
at
Yeah,
Cal in
All
that's
fourth
right, so
place.
to Cal.
so
Wow.
yo, London full of shit because he didn't even vote. But all right.
That's so disrespectful.
No, I did
I
vote,
don't see
nigga.
your vote.
who'd you
I don't
vote
see your vote.
for?
Oh wait, you can see who votes.
Bro, you know who I voted for? The best.
He didn't vote for the Brat.
No, man, you know what I'm doing, bro.
I
You
know.
know what I'm doing. I'm vibing. I'm just making it good.
All right.
Making it good.
All right, so shout out to the albums that didn't receive any votes. Ambush by the Bush Babies, Funk the World, Craig Mack, Something Serious, Big Mike, The Most Beautifulest Thing in the World, Keith Murray, Functified, The Brat, Blowout Comb, Diggable Planets, Super Tight, UGK, Regulate, G Funk Era Warren G, Word Life, OC, There's a Dark Side, Redman, Ill Communication, Beastie Boys, The Main Ingredient, P Rock, CL Smooth, Resurrection, Common, The Sun Rises in the East, Ja Rule the Damager, Hard to Earn by Gangstar, and The Diary by Scarface all received 0 votes for this round. But salute to those artists, salute to those albums. Okay. With 1 vote, we have Stress, The Extinction Agenda, Organized Confusion. With 2 votes, to Kyle by Method Man. With 3 votes,
Cal.
yeah, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music with 3 votes. And
This is
your
graceful.
your runner up with 14 votes, Ready to Die by Biggie. And your winner with 41 votes,
Let's
67% of the votes,
go. Let's
Illmatic.
go. Let's
So Ill
go.
Number one seed. Let's go.
Wait, how is it that Takal is even remotely close to having the same amount of votes as Southern Playlist? This is disturbing.
Cause the room, New York bias.
Oh, here we
oh
go.
god.
Now it's
Yeah.
getting
That's
It only got 2 votes.
But
Let's move on to
we biased
95.
for Takal. Shout out to Takal.
'Hey, most of
95.
the people from New York was like, no.
Alright, so shout out to that. So far that's automatically making the bracket. Illmatic makes the bracket.
As it should.
Yes, it should. And doggy style so far. So the last year of the night is going to be 1995. If you're new here, let me see. Put that Discord link back up if it's still up there. It should be the second slide on the jumbotron. Join that Discord if y'all see it. We'd love to have y'all join the conversation. But 95, we do a thing called Stay or Go. Simply put, I'm going to read through a bunch of albums that dropped that year. If you think it's a fair representation of the year, if you're going to vote for it or you think it will get votes, you say stay. If you feel the opposite, you say go. It's really that simple. We just try to condense the list. We don't want to have to read 50 albums. All right. So, stay or go, 1995, the infamous Mobb Deep.
Stay.
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 Yep.
All
Stay.
right.
Oh, stay.
Only
Jesus.
built for Cuban links, Raekwon.
Stay.
Stay, Lord.
Stay.
Yeah.
My
Stay.
God. My God.
Is you crazy,
And that's an
son?
easy stay.
Soul Food, Goody Mob.
That
Stay.
Stay.
stays.
Stay.
That
Stay.
Oh my
stays.
Stay,
God.
stay, stay.
Uh,
Niggas.
Liquid Swords, Jizza.
Stay,
Stay.
Lord.
That
Stay.
Jesus
stays.
Christ. Like what?
Yeah.
This is a massacre.
Uh,
Yep.
Return to 36 Chambers, the dirty version, ODB.
Stay.
Wow.
That
Wow.
definitely
Damn.
Really?
stays.
Oh,
Look at
Y'all know
here.
my
Yeah.
hot take.
Move it in, move it in. Yeah.
What hot
Thank you.
take you got, Flo?
I don't think it needs to be there.
It's a Cal argument keep
Oh
getting
wow.
proven.
It's on the same level to me. Uh,
Shame on you.
The Shining, Smith and Wesson.
Stay.
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 Lord
Stay.
Yep.
Jesus.
Another stay.
Hot take. That's the best boot camp album.
All right,
Ooh.
I'm not mad at you for
Much of a
saying that
hot,
at
I don't
all.
know if that's a
Okay.
huge hot
Okay.
take. It's
let's see.
not a good take. That's not a good take.
All right. You
What?
in the Matrix, that. Me Against the World, Tupac.
Stay.
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 Easily.
I heard of it. Let's see. In a Major Way, E40.
Stay.
That's the
That's the
one.
one.
That is the
Stay.
one for y'all.
Sprinkle me,
Nah,
man.
not
The
yet,
one,
not
yeah.
yet,
That's
not
the
yet.
Yeah.
one.
Stay.
Not yet. So when
Stay.
you all right. Next up, 1999 Eternal, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Stay.
Stay.
Stay,
Stay.
stay.
Hey,
That's the
Yep.
one.
Shout out to George.
Do you want more? The Roots.
Stay.
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 stay,
Nah,
You already know what
Stay.
time it is.
nope,
stay.
not yet.
Stay.
Wait,
Get
people
out
What?
of
want
here.
What?
stay?
Back.
You
What?
want
Boy,
more?
What?
drugs are
Go
ruining
back to your
America.
weight machine.
Come on, bro.
Drugs.
Drugs are ruining America. Chill.
Yo,
Yeah.
That nigga on too much insurance.
yo, drugs.
That BBL.
The BBL, they took out part of your brain.
You get a boost.
Just a little bit of it.
Niggas called it a BBL. That's wild.
Dapper dog.
Brooklyn Butler.
That Benzino.
Flo, you
Whoa. Got the Benzino.
My fault. My shit, boy.
oh
Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous. Big L.
Stay.
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 Mm. Sitting on Chrome.
Don't do that, Flo.
Flo, you not
Don't do
gonna
the
get
little
the
humph.
again. Stop it.
Sitting on Chrome. Master Ace.
Stay.
This one is the stay.
Yo, that song is so crazy.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yo, they shot that at the Greek picnic in Philly. That video.
Oh, word?
Niggas
Yep.
and their stories.
No, my homegirl sister was in there. She was a stripper. Amazing.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
All right. Safe and Sound. DJ Quick.
That's not
Stay.
the one.
I love
Nah.
No, sir.
It's a dope album, man.
that album is fire
Crowd,
though.
what y'all saying? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Safe and Sound.
I'm not mad if it stays though at all.
Crowd, thumbs up, thumbs
Rusty
down.
Rusty White Hand said
It's
stay.
Rusty's white hand. Oh, Sherry's black hand says down. Okay, Randall.
Lana, Lana's
Yo,
yellow hand said stay. SB.
hashtag Rusty's
Oh,
white
That
hand.
Hey,
album
stay. Stay.
down.
it's a
Stay.
fire album.
Hey, Flo, is SpongeBob on here?
No comment.
He's
But Rusty is
Oh,
though, right?
good point.
well, it's,
I guess
yeah.
that's thing. 456. Cool G rap.
Bitch, that
That is
Yes, sir.
staying.
Shit. Yes, sir.
All right. Next up, we got Coast to Coast, the Alcoholics.
I'm saying stay.
Mm.
No, no,
Ugh.
no, no.
I said, because
Go.
y'all want the whole list,
Yeah,
So
no. That goes.
respectfully.
That's okay.
Living Proof, Group Home.
Stay. Low
Stay.
key.
Absolutely
Most
stay.
fire
Absolutely
That
album
That's
stay.
shit is
ever.
Primo's best
fire.
work,
That is
man.
arguably
Absolutely
DJ Premier's
stay.
best produced album.
Yep.
Like that
Yep.
shit is.
Yep.
That
That's
shit
Yep.
is crazy.
Absolutely stays.
All right. Crowd agrees as well. All right. Do or Die, AZ. Stay.
Stay.
We already know what
Easily
time it is.
stay.
Easy stay.
Easy stay.
E-
Shout out to East New York.
Easy, he says. All right. Cypress Hill 3, Temple of Boom, Cypress Hill.
Stay. You got to know the album. Stay. That's stay is
it
man.
should stay, but I still don't care about it.
I would definitely not be mad if Cypress Hill stays.
Stay. Temple of Boom stays.
All right. Crowd is mixed, so let's stay.
Yeah, Cypress Hill.
It's gonna be a lot of
Real don't
albums
know.
in '95.
Yo, I was
But
about to say the
Oh
pre
no.
93 shit is about
Here
to
we
be
go. More
crazy.
mid.
here you go.
All right. Next up, we got Poverty's Paradise, Naughty by Nature.
Go.
No.
That's got
I
crazy
Yo,
don't.
filmy flow on there.
Crazy
That's
is
about
on there.
Go.
Click clap.
nah. That's no.
I'm good.
I'm
No.
Go.
I have a hot take about my thing is I was listening to Trench. I mean, I get it. He had a dope voice, but Trench don't really be saying that much of
Uh-oh.
anything. In my
He got a fast flow, and that just really be it.
I just feel like some of their biggest hits, if he was a better rapper, they could have been even bigger. Even though, like, maybe Hip Hop Parade probably would have been fine, but like they had some hard beats, and I just felt like if Treach was a better rapper or a better MC, I just felt like he could have knocked them a little further out of the park. But
Well,
that's
it was argued that been argued that Trez gave his best lyrics to Queen Latifah.
oh
No, that's not trying
man.
to be funny. It's just
No, but that
he
would make
wrote
sense. I would get
yeah
that would make sense. No, I'm just
yeah
saying. Like that would make so much sense because
yeah.
low key, she's hard. So okay. Oh man.
His more clear like his more clear and more lyrics that people can actually learn and understand like that. Them Queen he gave them the Queen and
Oh
yeah
man.
yeah.
Oh,
'Cause it's quite a few songs that Vinny out raps him.
Okay, I wouldn't go that now.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
now
that,
you,
that,
Now,
that
I
now,
told you
wait,
drugs are bad in
wait.
America.
Benny Hive over here, Kim. Benny Hive.
see,
Now
Benny
that's not
Hive.
what I said. Let's be
Drugs
clear.
are
I
there,
didn't.
bad in
there's no such
America.
That
thing
You
as
wasn't
got a
what I
Vinny
said.
hive?
Hive, man. You gotta stop that.
All right, no.
No, no, Flo. That's the
Let's
answer.
see. Mystics.
What's the next album,
Mystic
yo?
Styles, 3 6 Mafia.
That could
We
I
go
don't know
That's
either
that
way.
album
stay.
as
That's
well.
stay. That's
We
stay.
had it. We had it on the southern bracket.
Stay.
Crowd. Let me see.
I'm, I,
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Mystic
I'm,
Styles.
I'm not, I'm not making,
Man,
I'm
he
not
go at that
throwing
New
no
York
shots. I'm just
vibe.
asking what's on there.
Crowd. See thumbs up, thumbs
Anybody?
down. One more time.
Stay.
Mystic Styles, 3 6 Mafia.
Stay.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
You done got two stays. Come
Phil,
on, Phil.
that's the album that got Tear the Club Up on it, just for reference.
Stay.
Okay, yeah. I'm hit a motherfucker on there.
No, it's with the summer on there.
All right.
Okay.
I see it. I see
Is it
this thing. I see enough thumbs up. All right.
Thank you. Thank you for my Southern representatives. Thank you.
I see what you're doing.
G?
Oh, they
Uh, Lab Cabin, California, The Far Side.
Stay,
stay,
Yes,
Absolutely.
stay.
stay,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Jealous Ones, Envy. Fat Joe.
stay,
That's
stay.
stay.
staying.
Stay.
Staying
Yep.
in.
Stay.
Is
Yep.
that Flojo on
Nah, that
that
was
one?
the previous
No,
one.
No,
Flojo's on the
FloJo
one
That's
was
before
damn
that.
first
Marcel. That's
in
damn.
'93.
That's
All that.
represent. Let's see. And Mr. Smith, LL Cool J.
Stay.
Stay.
Yes.
Stay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Stay.
Easy.
Absolutely. Stay.
I want to say, no, never mind.
Jesus.
I want to say it's his best album, but y'all going to stone
No,
me.
it is not. Mama said knock you out. Don't even play with that type of time. Mama said knock you out. Mhm.
FloJo at
Shut that down. Let's see. All We Got Is Us, Onyx.
That wasn't the Onyx album.
Nah.
it,
But
it, it
Last
was
Days is
cool,
on
but
that though.
Onyx was a
We good.
Last Days is on that though. God.
yeah, that beat is so crazy.
To this day.
Woo,
To
man.
this day.
Who did Last Days?
I don't know who did Last Days. Did
I
they
gotta look
use
that.
the instrumental in the 8 Mile? They did.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Against Lotto. Against
Yeah.
Lotto. Uh,
Yeah.
Armand Wake Up said that's not Tear Up Club Up 97 on Mystic Styles. Just as a fact check. Let's see where we at. Then we said no to Onyx. Cool. On Top of the World, A-Boy MJG. Stay.
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 Stay. So man, that album just they just made good, great albums, man.
That's definitely a keeper. What's the next one?
My fault. KRS-One. KRS-One. It's self-titled.
It's
Stay.
stay.
All right.
It says Onyx produced it.
Oh shit.
Days.
Okay.
All right. And next up, we got Curb Serving. Dub C.
No.
No, sir.
I mean, I, I mean,
Hush.
Nigga.
There is a
Limit.
Dub C is definitely gonna get some love in this shit, but not right now.
What year is that? Next up, we got,
97 West Side Connection.
I guess,
mm,
we keeping
nah.
everything.
Wow, who said nah?
Dang.
Table.
Do y'all know what's on that
Table.
album?
We'll find out. Next up, we got Operation Stackola by Lunes.
Hell yes.
The
the Loonies.
Lunez?
The Loonies?
The Loonies?
Yes, man.
Oh,
The
come on, man.
Loonies. The Loonies.
Hell yes.
PS
Nigga said
6000 messed you up, Flo.
Loonies. Like they from somewhere.
Flow.
The Lunez, they
The
Mexican.
Loonies.
By
Nigga,
Lunel.
Public
yeah.
school
Lunel.
education.
Oh man.
Stay or go.
He turned them into Cypress
I
Hill.
thought you said the Lunes. Damn,
Word.
Flo.
That's
Nah.
what
Flo,
that's what it
Flo,
sounded
Flo
like.
put an accent
He
on
turned the
it.
Loonies into Cypress Hill.
The Loonies.
Stay or go.
Stay.
The
I
Lunis has to
actually thought that
stay,
was a
man.
pretty dope album. I,
Stay.
I,
The
I
The
still
Looney
stay.
Loonies.
Tunes.
Stay.
The
Yeah,
Stay.
Lunis has
what's
to
what's the
stay,
other
man.
song on the album? I got five on it. What's another song on there?
Oh.
The
I got
remix.
500
The
remix.
remix.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a go.
that's a go down the street, cuz.
Yeah. Now I'm gotta read it again.
If you could spit one verse on that album, it could stay.
No, that's
Yo,
not.
the
No.
MC name was Yuck Mouth. I'm good.
Mm-mm-mm. All right, so we got our list. of a lot of stuff that y'all kept.
Damn,
No
they
dog pound flow.
Yeah, there was no dog pound.
Dog pound.
Yo, did you say Grand Poobah 2000?
Oh Lord
That's a
Jesus.
stay.
Adding it now.
And
Is it
Channel
stay?
Line?
What
Mike
you
Channel
say,
Geronimo,
Line?
the
Todd?
natural.
Wait, what you say, Todd?
Grand Poobah
Mike
2000.
Geronimo shit was slapping.
how
That's a
you
Yeah.
stay.
spell that?
Mike Geronimo, the natural.
Wait, we gotta go one at a time so that we
Yeah,
can
Okay,
start them.
All
my
right.
bad.
how you spell
So
Grand Pooba?
Grand Poobah 2000.
2000.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
was
that's one.
fire.
What was the other one?
Mike
Mike
Geronimo,
Geronimo
the
natural.
natural.
The natural.
Yeah,
Stay. Big
but
stay.
but would you go Vendetta over the natural, or are you sticking with the
I
natural?
would go
I
with the
would go the
natural.
natural all day long.
Okay.
Master
Station
IC.
Station
Man, time to
Identification,
build.
Channel Line.
Somebody said dog food, dog pound,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes,
I
definitely.
did.
Definitely.
yes,
and I
We
got one
keeping all of
more.
these?
Absolutely.
yes,
Junior
Flo,
Mafia,
take those two.
yes. We're keeping these.
and-
We
Hey,
we,
so
we
like
gotta
shit.
keep.
I gotta write all this shit down.
right? Junior Mafia though. Nobody, we not,
Woo!
not.
Shit.
Yeah, Junior Mafia conspiracy. Stay
Conspiracy,
on
yeah.
that.
Realms of
I'm
Junior Mafia. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean Junior Mafia is
Yeah,
staying.
yeah.
I don't know.
I think that need to. I mean, just for the impact of it alone.
And Coolio Gangsta's Paradise. I know that's not staying, but
So shut up.
rest in peace.
I'm just putting one out there that nobody's gonna vote for. But Channel Live, Station Identification. Wake up in the morning, got the yearning for herb.
That's
Da,
one
da, da, da.
song there, Big Chief.
No, but they got more on there. That shit was
I'm.
produced by KRS.
Oh
They got
no,
joints
not
on
Big
there.
Chief.
They got joints on
Shut
there.
up.
I was referencing what some shit y'all
Who is
didn't
Big
know.
Chief?
Yeah, it can go though.
All good. I
All
ain't
right,
got
so
no
I
dog in that
got
race.
Flo. So I got Mike Geronimo, right? Mike
Come on, you
Geronimo.
can't speak. Come
Shit.
on.
Can't.
She went
I
to PS
can't.
198 for.
Mike Geronimo, the natural, conspiracy, Junior Mafia. What was the other ones?
2000 dog pound. I mean, 2000 Grand Poobah dog food, dog pound, and I think that was it.
Junior Mafia
And
conspiracy,
conspiracy,
bro.
Junior Mafia.
Oh, I got that one. I said that.
I'm gonna put one more out there. DJ Quick, Safe and
That's what
Sound.
that y'all voted it off.
We
We voted.
we we voted it off.
Okay, I must have been. I must have been.
What?
Eric Sherman,
I
Double or
thought that
Nothing.
was a
Eric
Also,
stay.
Sherman.
Wait,
No, y'all voted
Eric
that.
Sherman, Double or Nothing.
Y'all
Sermon.
niggas
Eric
can't
Sermon.
speak.
Y'all voted that shit off.
What you talking about,
hold
little
on.
nigga?
Hold on for a second. Nah, because if we vote off safe and sound, that means we're probably not going to have no DJ Quick representation in this bracket, and that doesn't even sound like it. We
He'll
haven't
be there
even.
on Dre shit,
And he might
Yeah,
be
and
there
but
he'll
on
be there.
the,
none
he
of
He'll
his
might be there
he'll
on
albums.
the
be
other
there
part.
on. He on that whole shit too.
But
Yeah,
he
but I.
might be there. He might be there on the pre albums.
Yeah,
Quick is
but
the
we're
name.
talking about DJ Quick. Like you mean to tell me none of his albums are going to
I'm
make the
saying he
greatest hip
might
hop
make it on the
albums
pre
ever?
albums. Cam,
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
but
pre
even if
The
'93
I
album.
first
look at it
joint.
like
The
this, even
first
if his
joint.
album didn't make it, his work is still all through this bracket.
And if he makes it,
Let me
he'll
tell
make
y'all
it in the
something to
pre
really fuck
albums where
these.
Quick is the name. So he'll
Let me
make
tell
it
y'all
in
something to really
whenever
fuck these
Flo
damn
is playing.
brackets up. If we put these shits in here, the damn hip hop movies that had soundtracks, we really be fucked up if we get to add
That
that.
should be its own fucking bracket.
Yeah, like a butter rim and damn
Yeah, that's what I was
set it
asking about
off
the
and
other day.
juice and shit, man.
Above
You
the
know,
rim is
Minister
some
New
crazy ass
Jersey
Society.
tracks.
Drive.
we'll be
Guys,
in trouble.
replays on. We'll talk. But we got our list, Tandia.
Yeah, I got it. Cam just sent me the
All
last
right, so
one.
we got the list goes as follows. The infamous Mob Deep, Only Built for Cuban Links, Raekwon, Soul Food, Goody Mob, Liquid Swords, Jizza, Return to 36 Chambers, The Dirty Version, ODB, The Shining, Smith and Wesson, Me Against the World, Tupac, In a Major Way, E40, 1999 Eternal, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Do You Want More, The Roots, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, Big L, Sitting on Chrome, Master Ace, 456, Cool G Rap, Living Proof, Group Home, Do or Die, AZ, Cypress Hill, Temple of Boom by Cypress Hill, Mystic Styles, 36 Mafia, Lab Cabin, California, The Far Side, Jealous Ones, Envy, Fat Joe, Mr. Smith, LL Cool J, On Top of the World, 8 Ball, MJG, KRS-One, self-titled, 2000, Grand Poobah, Natural, Mike Geronimo, Dog Food, by Dog Pound, and Conspiracy by Junior Mafia. That is the list. I will kick it off. Again, if you are tweeting about the room, please use the hashtag FNN bracket so we can follow along with your tweets. If you want to join the Discord link, go to the Jumbotron. It's about the third slide. Click that link and join up. I appreciate that. And again, we do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Thursday will be 96, 97, and 98. Again, if you win your year, you automatically make the bracket. And then we have a wild card round where each person on stage gets to give at least 12 to 15 albums that they want to see on here. And the top 25 albums that get voted on will make the bracket as well. So if you didn't win your year, don't worry, the album can still make the 64 bracket. All right. So shout out to another dope year, 1995. I want to give a shout out to Do or Die, AZ, Lab Cabin, California, The Far Side, Jealous Ones, Envy. This is my favorite Pac album, Be Against the World. I don't like dirty versions. Uh, Shout out to Liquid Swords, but this is a 3 album race for me. Oh, shout out to Bone Thugs too. This came down to Mobb Deep, Raekwon, and Goody Mob. Shout out to the Southern Bracket because yet again, it makes me go back to certain albums, and I love this soulful album. So it was actually hard to make this decision, but I am going to go with I'll go with Raekwon, only built for Cuban Links. I was gonna say the Infamous, but if I had to put both of these albums on, I probably would lean more to Raekwon, but I'm only edging it because I still might pick the Infamous on some days. But that is my pick, and Cam, it is on you.
This came down to 2 albums for me. Raekwon's Built for Cuban Links and Goody Mob Soul Food. It was a really, really tough fight, but I the RZA was just on one. It's just too many on Built for Cuban Links. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go Raekwon on this one. But Goody Mob Soul Food definitely might be on my probably is gonna be on my wild card list.
All right, London, working the FNN page. Make sure y'all follow that page as well. What you got?
Um, I was playing around last year. I ain't gonna play around this year. I gotta go. Goody Mob. I'm gonna go Goody Mob Soul Food. Like that album is like that's my DNA. You know what I'm saying? So from our region, when you hear what you really know about the Dirty South, like you know what I'm saying? That's just us, who we are. Then cell therapy, like songs like that, they just go up. So I'm definitely going Soul Food. And it was Soul Food. I was kind of I don't know. I was kind of go Purple Tape, but I feel the whole stage gonna go Purple Tape. So
All right, Dap, what's up?
Yeah, it's a few albums here that's just too. This year's another year that's difficult. But to be honest, like we're talking about production as well. I'm gonna honestly, probably go I less left, and I'm gonna join London on this island of soul food, Goody Mob, because that organized noise sound straight from Southern players of Cadillac music. Then they follow up with that. That was just too much, man. Too fire. So yep, soul food, Goody Mob.
All right, Tracey Lee, what up? You sound far away, bro. We'll come back. We'll come back to
Wait a
you.
minute, is that better? Is
Oh
that
yeah,
better?
you good. You good.
Oh my bad. Yeah, like you flow, Me Against the World. That's my favorite Pac album, hands down. Shout out to that.
Facts.
Shout out to Liquid Swords, man. I ran that joint like that. Man, the genius. Oh my god, that album. I mean, lyrically, that shit was so bananas. Um, Probably played that. I ain't gonna say I played it more. It was right up there with the finalists, but it came down to the purple tape and the infamous. I mean, Soul Food. Shout out to Soul Food too. Soul Food's crazy, but it came down to the purple tape and the infamous. And during the, you know what I mean, the pandemic or whatever, when we was inside, I did like this little rap battle where I put both of the albums together and I just played one track, one side, one track, the other side. And you talk about a bloodbath, like that shit, like both of them joints go. But I think I'm gonna sit on the island right now and I'm gonna rock with the infamous.
Let's go, Tracey Lee.
Listen, Prodigy at that time was considered probably, if not top five, top three rappers at that particular time in 1995. He was one of the, I mean, and the production, or I mean, that shit don't stop. From the time you fucking press that, the start of your ending, oh my god, the way they set that shit off, that shit, man. Listen, I can go on for days about this album, but I'll stop right here, man. The infamous Mobb Deep. That's what I'm going with.
All right, I like it. Sean Breeze.
Man, I mean, this is a tough year. I just want to give a shout out to the albums. Funny enough, that I probably played the most during this year were Junior Mafia Conspiracy and Big L, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous. You know, known for taking garbage MCs to the graveyard. I played that on repeat a lot in my life. So shout out to Big L, and that album is crazy. Really love that album. Definitely the album I played the most that year. And I think it's always interesting. I think Ninth brought this up earlier. Is like music wasn't streamable back then, so you really like bought albums. So you had the albums that was like the best albums of the time, but you also had the albums that you was kind of interested in, that you also bought those. So like the album you ended up listening to the most didn't necessarily end up being whatever the most popular one is. So I think that's why um the albums that I had, that's probably why them two moved up to the front. But for me, everybody knows what I'm voting for. But that infamous is so great that it still is very close in my mind. And anybody that votes for the infamous in this year, I can understand. But I mean, it's the purple tape. The end.
All right, Brandon.
Yeah, man. It was tough. It was really between those same three that everybody already mentioned. And when it comes down to it, honestly, with the Cuban links and that mob, it's like 1A and 1B. It's a toss up on any given day. Today, I think I'm leaning towards the purple tape at this moment. I may change my mind later, but right now, that's the direction I'm heading in. You can split hairs with the other ones, but it's a crapshoot either way.
All right, I'm not mad at that. Next up, Tandia.
Flo,
Yo, what's up?
can I change my vote?
You can do whatever you want. Oh, y'all know the rule. You can change votes only in these year rounds, not during the playoffs. But yeah, what's your vote?
I'm gonna go purple tape.
Okay, okay.
Word.
Brandon swayed you. Huh. Tandia.
Nah, he ain't sway me, but yeah, I'm gonna go purple tape. I'm voting New York in now from the South.
Tandia, what up?
Oh man. So walking into this, my plan was to vote the purple tapes. However, Tracy Lee gave a lovely, lovely, lovely speech. And I'm gonna change my vote. And I'm going with the infamous.
Let's go, Tandia. Let's go.
I'm with you, Trey. I'm with you.
All right, Puff, what's good? Is Puff there? If not, admin, you can always take them, put them down, put somebody else there.
Hey, make sure y'all keep using the hashtag
Bring up
FNM bracket.
Tracy. Bring up Tracy.
Hey, somebody bring up Tracy for me. Miss Music. All right. Next up we got Brother Todd.
Yo, all right. This is a real fucking hard one. First off, shout out, shout out, shout out. So, Dog Pound, shout out. Bone, shout out. Poobah, shout out. ODB, shout out. Channel Live, shout out. But I'm gonna be on an absolute line because this is trauma for me right here, y'all. Because like this was a really traumatic year if you live through these things. 95 going into 96, we all know what happened after 96, 97. But this was really tough. Like, 'cause shit was heavy, especially if you were like, wherever you were in the world. But shit was heavy for black us, men and women both. But on Howard's campus, it was real hectic. So to that end, I kind of zagged a little bit and went a different way because I just wanted to get out of all that bullshit that was happening. Niggas was fighting because of where they were from. Niggas was getting shot. All kinds of crazy shit was happening. And one album got me through. And and as I recall, I played it constantly, and it was well produced. I think Dilla had a hand in a lot of it. But Lap Cabin California, y'all.
Let's
Lab
go,
Cabin
Todd.
California, y'all, was the album that got me through 95, straight up. As much as I love Raekwon, I love Jizza. Goody Mo was just, I mean, my heart. Smith and Wesson, like you said, probably out of Boot Camp Click, maybe the greatest of all the albums. But the Far Side was just a completely different space in terms of just escaping. You know what I mean? Like just escaping. Like they were the first to like kind of sing a little bit, like, what we doing today and shit like that. But just the happiness when you really needed it at that moment because it was heavy, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, all that shit that led up to Pac getting shot, that shit didn't just start like the day before. That shit was right there. You had all that shit happening, culminating on campus at that time. And being from the shy, it was kind of like, yo, everybody calm this shit down. You know what I mean? And they would it was just a lightness to them, and it just resonated with me. And I just still feel it to this day. I listened coming onto this. I was like, all right, let me listen because 95 much harder than 94 and 93. But for me, yeah, I'm gonna be on the sideline. I'm probably gonna be the only one to vote for him, but Far Side, Lab Kappa, California, absolutely.
Howard in the '90s sound like Rikers.
It was crazy.
That's
That's
a
funny.
fact.
Hey, somebody tweet that Howard.
That's jokes.
Hey, the
Real
surrounding
joke.
area, it might as well have been. The surrounding area in
Hey,
the 90s.
somebody tweet that
Wow.
so I can put that at the top,
It
Yo,
please.
was
Chrissy,
real.
Chrissy,
It
it
was
might be some
absolutely
truth to
real.
that. Might be some truth to that.
Yeah, it was real, yo. Like I lost a couple
Yeah.
cats.
DC in the mid 90s was crazy.
Also, lastly, I'm sorry, shout out Group Fucking Home Living Proof. If you haven't heard that album, if you have not heard that album, please do yourself a favor and stream that shit immediately, top to bottom. Pete Rock was at his height at that point.
DJ Premier.
My bad. I said Pete Rock. Premier was at his height. You right, Premier.
I got a hot take about that album, but I don't want to start war with Todd.
No, I know what you're gonna say. Lyrically, the
Yes, they
voices,
were.
yeah.
Yeah, they were
Oh yeah,
trash.
they
Like
were they were not great at all.
No,
But
no,
no,
the
no.
no.
It was strictly about Primo's production. But yeah, I know that's why they don't get a vote. But yeah, I mean I hear what you're saying. They had that same flow and that voice was just really crazy. But Primo was just at his
You talking
fucking
about group
pinnacle.
home, Todd?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. What people don't understand real quick about that, sometimes y'all, and we say this now, it's not all about the best lyrics. It's about what sounds good over beats. And they wasn't saying a lot, but I'd be honest, I wouldn't. I don't. I think if you'd have gave that collection of beats to somebody else, you wouldn't have got the same album. You wouldn't have got the same feel of album.
you
So
wouldn't.
you would
And
not at all. Not at
and the
all.
crazy thing about that, Primo did that album to keep uh one of the members out of jail. He was gonna get sentenced to jail because he was a boxer and he had gotten into a fight.
You talking about
And
Malachi?
Malachi, yeah.
That motherfucker's a nut.
And the Nutcracker. And the
Right,
judge was
right,
gonna
right.
send him to jail. And she said, you make music, let him make an album. And that's what kept him out of jail. So they
Yeah.
made that album strictly to keep Malachi out of jail. And that's what they came up with.
Jesus Christ.
And they made a fucking classic. That
Yes,
shit is
they did.
Fucking
crazy.
classic.
Yes, they did.
All right, yo, definitely keep using that hashtag FNN bracket so we can keep along with y'all tweets, and also hit the Discord. It's like the one of the slides up top. Next up we have where we at? Tracy, what up? Oh, it's Phil. I'm sorry, Phil. What up?
What up, man? As everybody said, there's so many great albums in this. I was just looking at like my little collection. I have about 25 of the albums that we mentioned from '95, like in front of me right now, and it's so difficult to pick. Just want to shout out Smith and Wesson. Like I said, I think that's the best boot camp album, top to bottom. Big L Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, super dope. Mike G, shout out to him. But it's really Soul Food. I probably played that more than any of these actually when you bust it down, top to bottom. But for my money, oh man, the Infamous is so great, and Prodigy, to Tracy Lee's point, was probably considered the, if not, top three, at least top five at the lowest in 1995. And I'm on record as saying 1993 to 1997 is the best 5 year period in hip hop in my opinion. And this is right smack dab in the middle of it. And in that time, Wu was unstoppable. And Cuban Links, to this day, my crew is the Heat Holders, and it's because of this album. And Strictly Respect Heat Holders is something we've been saying since then, and it's stuck all this time. And that album is just too good to, even though the first rap voice you hear is You God, I won't hold that against them, and I'm still gonna vote for the only album that has a nickname, the Purple Tape. Like, it's known by that even more than the actual name of the album. So Only Built for Cuban Links is my actual vote.
Hey, Flo, can I go real quick? Because I got to bounce. Can I go ahead real quick?
Yeah, do you think?
Lord Jesus. Shouts to damn Soul Food. Shouts to Smith and Wesson. Shouts to Group Home. And shouts to Cuban Links, which is hard because the Purple Tape, August 1st, 1995. Man, listen, I first heard Glaciers Ice. That shit scared the shit out of me. I didn't even know what the fuck I was listening to. It was just a scary sounding beat, and Ice Cream and Rainy Days, and of course Verbal Intercourse and Incarcerated Scarfaces. Look, it's everything. Let me talk to y'all about this Infamous album for a minute, man.
Let's go ninth. Let's go ninth.
Listen, man, listen. First of all, and I'm not here to diss the vertically challenged, being the fact I'm 6'4". I'm not here to diss the vertically challenged, but the Infamous gave short niggas heart around that time. Okay,
Let's
um,
get it.
not real shit. Like, if you,
Go.
there was no such
Let's
thing
go.
as a thug under 5'6" or 5'5". The Infamous made short niggas like wear big ass jackets and walk around like gritting on niggas, man, who had never gritted on niggas before. Prodigy and motherfucking Havoc gave short niggas like, yo, I'm telling you, I ain't never seen nothing about like it. Number one. Number two, if it was any record that made niggas from the South want to be, like, truly wanted to be thugs from New York, it was the Infamous. It was not a record at that time. Wearing Tim boots, all right, cool, that's one thing. To change your damn vernacular to talking about what up, son, like, niggas from North Carolina was talking about Dunny and Dun and all that shit. Like, that's the Infamous. Q-Tip was on there 3 times. 3. That shit was loaded from top to bottom, and it arguably got one of the best monologues in hip hop when Prodigy was talking on that motherfucker saying, um, talking about how
It's
much you
me,
get
P. I'm
high,
speaking for
how
my
much
fucking
weed you
self.
smoke, and that crazy space shit that don't even make no sense. Don't even speak to me, you see me, you know what I'm saying? Word. I'm gonna get on my high school stage, start punching niggas in my face just for living. Like that Prodigy's voice was so deep at the time to be that short, like he was really changing what the thug looked like at that time. Like Wu-Tang niggas is tall. Here come these 5'5" niggas talking shit on records. Like, we're gonna shoot you in the face. We're gonna do about 50 people died on the Infamous, if you think about it. At least 50, if you go listen to it. But the track listing alone, just the track listing, start of your ending, Prodigy's damn monologue or whatever the hell that was. Survival of the fittest.
My God.
Damn. Eye for an eye. Give up the goods. Temperatures rising. Up North Triff.
Mm.
Tripe Life. QU Hectic. Drink away the pain. And Shook Ones. So now
Sure.
Shook Ones. We talk about aliens coming to Earth and all this and that, and what record are we going to give them? I promise to God, if they ask us what's the most New York sounding record of all time, it's Shook Ones. It ain't even nothing close to anything. If you ask a younger generation, somebody from the younger generation, what's a New York boom bap record, they're probably gonna say Shook Ones. That's the record they know. It was in 8 Mile. Shit, I was just at the All-Star game and they was playing that shit during the All-Star game when they was running them down the court in Utah.
In Utah.
In Utah.
Utah.
Like Shook Ones is like the quintessential boom bap New York record of all time. Everybody, and it starts off with a damn click, click, click. Everybody knows in them hi-hats, they know what time it is. And Prodigy's easily got he has the best one opening liners in hip hop. To all the killers and the $100 billers, like, what are we talking? Like,
For real niggas who ain't got no
no
feelings.
feelings. Like,
God damn it, he trying to make me change my vote.
he is like, even if we go to Quiet, I put my lifetime in between the paper lines. Like, this nigga, yo,
There's
it
a
is
war
all
going
day.
on outside no man is safe from.
Oh man, I love all the albums from '95. But bruh, I break bread, ribs, $100 bills. Like, I love all the albums from '95. But the most not only musical but influential album from that time that made 5'5" niggas wear damn 8-ball jackets or Averix jackets was like 10 times their size. It is Shook Ones. It ain't even. I mean, it is infamous. It ain't even close. From the cover to the damn insignia on the front looking like the Queensbridge sign. Yo, they put Queensbridge on the map like none other, man. That shit is it is the infamous, man. All day.
Bravo, bravo.
Flo.
Well said. Well said.
Almost changed my
Well,
vote.
well
I,
said.
Almost,
I think I'm changing my vote, Flo.
almost changed my vote.
No, I am changing my vote.
Yo,
All
Man,
the short, all the
y'all
short.
come
vote
on over
on
here,
the
man.
Y'all
vote
nine
on the
fits. Y'all
polls.
nine fits. Here come the nine fits.
Nah,
That's
don't do
fine.
that,
That's
London.
Hey,
Don't do
fine.
hey,
that.
say
Don't do
say
that,
That's
call
London.
me what you
fine.
want to call me. I don't care.
Don't do that, London.
Y'all
Not here.
vote.
I've
Y'all
been
Not here.
vote
called
on
worse
the
shit in here.
polls, so you don't need to change your vote. Your vote out loud. You vote on the polls.
I said
Exactly.
what I said.
I changed my vote on the first 2 years.
All right. So we don't need to do. Can I change my vote? You vote on the polls.
Appreciate that knife. Tracy, what up, Miss Music?
Beautiful gowns, but I am going to go with Tupac. Me Against the World.
I know
Tracy always
Tracy.
gonna go left. I love
Hey,
it.
I love Tracy.
Nice. One of my favorite albums. His best work, in my opinion. I mean,
Facts,
So Many Tears. Probably my favorite Tupac song, aside from Pain, which ain't on the album. But yeah, I'm a ride with Pac.
Say that about pain, Lord.
Temptation.
All right, Chrissy.
Yeah, I think this is one of those years where like is there's a right answer, but you know even the wrong answer is right. So I'm going to be on Todd's Island with Lab Cabin, California. Brilliant album.
What?
So under-celebrated. So I'm going to give it some flowers today. But also shout out to AZ, Do or Die. And damn, you know what? A long time ago, I probably would have went Infamous, but I read Prodigy's biography, and I don't know. I just been looking at him differently ever since. So that has tainted. I'm not gonna lie, that's tainted it. But yeah, Lab Cabin, California definitely gets my vote tonight.
Let's go.
Great pick.
I'm not mad at that.
Wait, so nobody voted for Tupac today?
No,
Mm.
Not a one.
not a soul.
Well, we ain't vote
Wow.
yet, really.
Oh, okay.
Who
Yeah,
knows what they'll vote for? They could change it. All
Yeah,
right, that's everybody on stage.
could be the Brett.
all right. What time? It's 8:53. Let me go on and get this up here. Let me go. Let me go on and get this up. Get it moving. Get it moving.
I keep forgetting she in Cali. I'm like, what the hell clock is she looking at?
Yeah,
All right, so the year is '95. The albums that y'all be voting on. The infamous Mobb Deep, only built for Cuban links. Raekwon, Soul Food, Goody Mob, Liquid Swords, Jizza, Return to 36 Chambers, the dirty version by ODB. The Shining, Smith and Wesson, Me Against the World, Tupac, In a Major Way, E40, 1999 Eternal, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Do You Want More, The Roots, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, Big L, Sitting on Chrome, Master Ace, 456, Cool G Rap, Living Proof, Group Home, Do or Die, AZ, Cypress Hill 3, Temple of Boom, Cypress Hill, Mystic Styles, 3-6 Mafia, Lab Cabin, California, The Far Side, Jealous Ones, Envy, Fat Joe, Mr. Smith, LL Cool J, On Top of the World, 8-Ball, MJG, KRS-One by KRS-One, 2000, Grand Puba, The Natural, Mike Geronimo, Dog Food by the Dog Pound, and Conspiracy by Junior Mafia. Tandia, are you ready?
yep. I
In
Yep,
just
it
London?
should be at the
yep.
top.
Should be at the top.
All right, y'all refresh y'all page. You can vote with the poll link at the top. Y'all see it? Hold on.
Make sure
Let's see.
y'all keep on using that hashtag FNN bracket.
Definitely.
Rusty said Soul Food should have won the Southern bracket, and I agree.
I'm not mad at that take. I don't know who won, but I'm not mad. Who won the Southern bracket?
Juvenile.
Oh yeah,
A
it's at the top.
Criminal one.
Guys.
Oh shit.
No, it didn't.
Ju-
Juvenile one, yeah.
100 degrees.
Juvenile one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not mad at that at all. That's dope. Okay, so I thought Flo was collecting votes, so none of my votes so far have counted. So
Oh,
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't doing it.
Nah, so you see, I was like, hold on, Flo, I like to change my vote. Then I thought about it. I was like, hold on,
I was like, you don't
we
got to.
voted, dude.
I haven't
We
voted on
voted,
anything I
dude.
said.
And then don't
I'm
make it
just
so
talking.
bad. Flo just went along with it. Was like, yeah, you know, you could change your votes if you want to.
oh, y'all perpetrating in here.
Yo, that
Wow.
got AZ hard too.
Yeah, you got 4 minutes. Hit
When
that
you
link on
start
the
looking
top.
at the list, you start thinking about changing your vote though. I mean,
Nah, facts, because the Cool G rap didn't get no love, and that's a classic project right there.
in that E99 Eternal, we be going over Bone Thugs like they wasn't really doing what they was doing.
Damn, nobody even shouted that out. That's
No one
crazy.
even shouted Bone Thugs out. That's crazy.
I thought Grand Pooba would have got more love too.
Huh?
It's so
You ain't think
difficult.
that.
Who said that? You
Right. How the
I
hell?
did.
cut
You
it
did
out.
hear?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
shout out
AZ,
to Bone Thugs and
Yeah, I said
LL.
what I
AZ,
said.
Do
I
or
said
Die.
bone. I said bone.
Shout out to doing it.
I'm screaming.
See,
Y'all
Yeah,
fast
word.
ass kids was listening and doing it.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the
That
Doing
video.
video
it.
is
nah,
yo,
nice
L
sweet
L
What
L
tea.
those
was so
dancers
foul, yo.
doing
The
from
girl
the
that rap
beginning of
it
the
is not
video?
the girl that's in the video.
Yo, where my
What the
people?
dancers doing from the beginning of the video?
Yo,
Like,
these
I
votes
know.
are thick right now. It's tight.
Okay, but I don't see the one that I want to vote for here.
Yeah, where my purple
Voter
tape guys?
suppression.
Cause,
Voter
cause y'all let
suppression.
nice sway y'all.
No, the
Wait,
Oh,
purple
never
wait.
tape
mind.
is on there. The purple tape is on there.
No, it's on there, but I
Vote,
said where
vote,
my
vote for
purple tape
whatever you
guys?
like.
Cause y'all let nice sway y'all.
It's
So
It's
it's
getting
only built.
close.
The
It
It's getting
purple
happens.
tape is
close.
only built for Cuban leak.
yeah,
Yeah, y'all grown men in here talking about, man, Nike, you made me change my vote.
yeah, y'all better get
Change my vote. Change my vote. Change my vote.
yo, yeah. Come
Now,
on,
sometimes somebody gives a compelling argument. You know, you're like, oh shit, I ain't think
Like
about
that.
it.
That,
You know
come
that's
on,
what?
the
purple.
Beavis and
Put it in
Butthead over
reverse.
here. They get straight off mute. I'm gonna change my vote.
Yeah, I'm trusting the crowd to bring the purple tape through, so I'm talking to them. Also, just the thing, man, everybody start making your wild card list day by day so y'all don't forget what y'all want to put on and then try to cut it down at the end. So I would start making a wild card list now and then cut it down as we get closer.
Oh, and also, first off, thank you for using the hashtag effing in bracket. Shout out to all the people that joined the Discord. A bunch of y'all joined tonight.
Facts.
That's dope as hell. Also, right after this, when this room closes, because I know a lot of people be wanting to talk and chime in, and Twitter don't let you do that. We'll have the after hour spot on Clubhouse. So anybody who felt like they had a comment or wanted to talk, or even want to, give a pitch to be on the next stage, pull up right after this on Clubhouse. I'll drop a link as well. We'll be talking on there as well. But I appreciate y'all. Again, Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's like 2 minutes left on this, probably 1 minute left on this poll. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do 3 years every night. So that means Thursday is 96, 97, 98.
Oh shit.
That's gonna be some conversation. Bring your hive, talk your shit. Remember, we going all the way to 2022. And then once we get to 2022, that's when the bracket starts. Um, if you win your year, you automatically make the 64 album bracket. And then after that, we have a wild card round. If you did not win your year, you're eligible to be voted on. The top 25 albums of the wild cards will also make it onto the list. So, like Sean said, if something that you wanted to vote for did not win, start writing those down. Because a lot of times, like he said, when we get through with this whole process, people forget certain albums, they forget to vote for them, and then they say, "Oh, where's such and such?" You have the power to change all of that. Hashtag effing in bracket. Tandia, where we at?
We less than a minute, and y'all also the first couple of years when we get through these years, we do be on here late, but it's because as y'all can see, we got a bunch of albums to go through. So once the like actual bracket starts happening, we won't be on here. We won't be on here as late trying to get through these albums. So thank y'all for staying with us late as it is on the East Coast for sure.
Discord popping.
Yeah, it's
Flo is
definitely past my bedtime.
Yo, I saw that.
Flo is gonna drop the link to the clubhouse room in the Discord. So follow Discord if you haven't, so you could join the conversation after the show.
Let's see. Can y'all still see the results?
Nah, it stopped
Nah.
letting me see after a while. Which, yo, second episode, we can't let them see.
Oh, that's
We're
why I
gonna
made
figure that out.
it private.
I don't think it matters. I like.
Nah, I don't like that.
Nah. Cause then you could look at the results, then go back and vote.
Nah, you
Oh, you can't. You can only vote one time per eight
no, but
hours.
I
Yeah.
think you can hit live. You can hit
No.
live results first.
You didn't hear what I'm saying.
You can hit results first
You
and then
can
vote.
hit results first. So when you pull up the poll before you even vote, just hit results, and then it'll show you what the results are. Then you can hit go back and vote, and then vote.
Oh well, go. Well,
So
y'all should. Well.
so I
Night
don't
two.
Forward.
understand the big
No,
deal about
going
that.
forward. Hold on. Going forward, you won't be able to see the live result. How about that?
That's whack. I
All right,
want to be
let's
able
No,
to.
do
it
it.
ain't. It ain't whack.
That's
Crazy
suspenseful.
whack.
I like to see it.
Yo, but like I said, join the
Pause.
Discord. Go to the Jumbotron. It's the third to last slide. Join that Discord. Please join that. Shout out to everybody who joined so far. And Tandia, is it ready?
Oh, hold on. Refresh. Let me refresh. It gets closed. Hold on. You want me? You want to do it?
Well, I can't see it.
Oh, okay. Um, I'll start from the bottom. Shout out to the album that did not get the vote. Um, we have 2000 Grand Cuba, Dog Food, the Dog Pound, Fierce, the Mafia, Mike Geronimo, The Natural, KRS One, On Top of the World, 8 Ball and MJG, Mr. Smith, LL Cool J, Jealous One's Envy, Fat Joe, Mystic Styles, 3 6 Mafia, Cypress Hill 3, Temple of Boone, Cypress Hill, Living Proof, Group Home, 456, Coogee Rap, Send on Chrome, Master Ace Incorporated, Do You Want More, The Roots, The Shining, Smith and Wesson, and Return of 36 Chambers, the dirty version, ODB. So, the albums that got one vote, Do or Die, AZ, Safe and Sound, DJ Quick, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, Big L. In a Major Way, E40. Albums that got 2 votes. Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony, E1999 Eternal, Me Against the World, Tupac.
I'm one of
The al- the albums that got 4 votes. We have Liquid Swords, GZA, and Lab Cabin, California. The Far
GZA.
Side.
Just,
GZA.
just,
Oh my
Lord
God.
have mercy. That was bad as fuck.
I
Hey,
don't
this
know. That might be
recording,
worse.
please
PS
send me this
PS
Yo, did
one
recording.
she call
one
it
twenty three
Send me this
Eternal.
GZA, yo?
recording.
Hey,
Please send me this shit
I'm trying to get
recorded.
through these votes. I don't normally do this.
Who
I'm just trying to get through it.
GZA?
Yo, she
I'm trying to
said
get through it. I'm just trying to get through it.
Hey,
GZA.
Dangerous,
Flo,
Tandia.
Flo,
Come on,
Flo,
read.
that gotta be on Instagram tomorrow on the
nah.
Flow
clip it.
Lightning Network.
Yo, fuck all y'all. All right. With 8 votes, we have Soul Food Goody Mob.
That's fire.
Respectable showing.
With 14 votes, with 25% of the votes, we have Only Built for Cuban Links, Raekwon. And your
Justice
winner,
for the purple tape.
with 16 votes,
Let's go.
the infamous Mob Deep.
I can't.
Believe Mob
I
Deep
can't.
one. What the hell going on in America?
Not,
Y'all
not
did
bad.
Huh?
Well, were
can't.
we out?
Like that.
Were anybody? Was anybody outside in that time? That was all Bone Thugs that year.
Are you
Yo,
kidding me?
shut
Huh?
up. Shut
I'm
up.
dead ass
Shut up,
serious. Let's
AD.
talk
Shut up,
about this
AD.
bullshit. Y'all just pulled
Nah,
up.
we don't
No,
have to.
that's
We don't have to talk
Bullshit.
about
for
that.
after
We
hours.
don't have to talk about
The
that.
ninth
After
death
hour,
came
crazy
through.
after hour.
Yeah, let Flo
Yo,
give his parting
AD.
remarks so we can go on to the
Shout,
after.
shout out to the short niggas. 5'9" feds.
Go
Ninth
ahead.
Uh,
Fest is wild.
I changed my vote before 9th, just FYI, because of Tracy Lee. Thank you. Lehigh.
That's what's up.
It's the
Lehigh,
If we
Lehigh.
gotta
You
understand
not
know?
what
the
Bone
Lehigh.
Thugs was doing in that time, I want y'all to go back and look at what's
After
going on
hours, let
outside.
Flo close the
I wish
show.
we had social media in that year.
Cut it, Flo. Cut
AD,
it.
We got
let
it
Flo
now, and
close
we
the
ain't vote
show.
for it. We got social media now. We ain't vote for
Flo,
it.
close the show, please.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Dope night. The Discord link is right at the top if you keep scrolling. We will have the after hours spot immediately after this on Clubhouse. Please join up because I know a lot of y'all want to talk, and we're there to talk with y'all. We'll be back on Thursday to discuss 96, 97, and 98. If y'all know what dropping those years, tonight was a calm night, but we known to argue, and I'm willing to predict we're gonna start arguing on Thursday. A lot of it, because I know some feelings that people have. So please tune in. Tell your
1996.
friends.
Stupid.
Tell your friends. Please pull up 9 p.m. Keep using that hashtag FNN bracket, even on days that we don't have a room open. We'll always see it. We'll engage with it. Join the Discord. Join the Instagram. Flow Nightly Network underscore
Follow the
underscore.
Twitter.
Follow the Twitter right there at the top. Appreciate y'all. See y'all on Thursday. See you in the Discord. See you on Clubhouse.
Ready or
Good night.
not,
Camp Low, Uptown
Congratulations to
Saturday
the
Peace.
night.
brat.
Camp
ready or
Low,
not,
Camp
Congratulations to the
Low,
brat.
ready or not, Thursday's
Camp
going up.
Low. Listen to that camp. Listen to that camp
Oh
low.
Congratulations
my
to the brat.
goodness.
Shut
Shout
up,
out to
nigga.
that
Bonafide.
not
We
getting the
tried.
name of the album, but cool.
All right, the room is over.